All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast. Today is going to be one of the funnest shows we probably have ever had because it feels like we're all family here today. So it's going to be a great show, man. Let's get it.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick. Oh my God.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful Friday night? Tonight we have four wonderful, amazing guests in the building tonight. It's a special podcast. It is a supporter stream. Guys, before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Guys, also make sure you join the locals. In the locals, you get to see all the juicy drama that you want to see from the behind the scenes, from the yacht parties and the podcast. Also, guys, you could join our membership on YouTube. Go to our channel, click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tier give you the best perks possible. That means top percentage off for merch, Instagram chat with members only. You also get our personal number to do business with us, guys.
Shout out to the Discord gang, man. Discord, hit me up, guys. If you have anything you want us to react to, anything you want to say, talk to me. I'm in the Discord. We got to stay active in Discord. Also, guys, unfilteredpodcast.shop. We have new merch coming. We got merch hanged up on the curtains over here now, guys. So we're going to be replenishing the merch soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that have already placed orders for the new merch too. That's coming this upcoming week, man. So trust me, we keep you guys in mind. Thank you for the chat already. We see you guys pouring in here. Thank you for the people that made it today. We have a special guest in the fucking building. I'm super excited to introduce you guys to him. A lot of you guys already know him. But before we get there, I think this show is going to be fun, man.
Hell yeah.
I think this show is going to be super, super fun.
Also, happy birthday to Basil.
Yes, happy belated birthday, bro.
Basil,
Thank
can
you,
we
brother.
get
Thank you, brother.
Basil, you got to do a air horn, bro. Come on, man. It's your birthday.
Basil's turning 18.
Yes.
Shout out to you.
Yes.
I've been a minor this whole time, and Jules has been feeding me alcohol.
Yo, do not say that on
Miami
camera.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
Miami PD, come
do
Oh, wait,
not-
no, actually, you can't say that.
Yeah, I do not serve underage people, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'm
so
just
guys,
fucking with
listen,
y'all.
man. Make sure you guys super chat to the link that's posted up there. It goes straight to the Streamlab. Streamlab only takes 3% opposed to the 30% that YouTube takes. So we appreciate all your donations, guys. Trust me. We have some stuff coming up, some upgrades, and even as far as guests are concerned, everything you guys donate goes right back into the studio. We do not go to the strip club and spend that shit over there, okay? Just that way. Even though we will actually be going
Yeah.
to celebrate my boy tonight. So we appreciate you guys, man. I personally, man, when we first started the podcast, I remember one of the main things that I said was that when I was working at Fresh and Fit, I saw the disconnect between, Myron and them and the chat. And I remember that I specifically said that we wanted to be different. We wanted to talk to you guys, have you guys ask us questions, have you guys super chat. And it feels like throughout these 8 months that we've been filming, we've officially kind of like grown like family with you guys, man. Every day, Jules tells me, the chat said this, the chat said that. You know what I mean? Every single day, bro. It's like we grow as a family, man. We couldn't be here without you guys. We appreciate you guys so fucking much. Let's get the panel introduced real quick, and then we'll get to the super chats. We'll start off with you. Who are you?
Hi, guys. I'm Jules. I'm 23, and I work with Unfiltered.
Okay, Jules. And what do you do? What do you do?
Wow.
Yeah, she does.
Whoa.
she does a lot. She does a
Whoa,
lot. Okay.
yeah.
She does a lot. But her
her
main thing is to keep me happy.
True.
Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Dahab. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a student at UMiami.
University of Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let the people know your major.
Biology, pre-med track.
Okay.
Ooh.
Biology. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
And who are you?
Hi guys, I'm Isa. I'm 19 and I'm in college.
Okay. Shout out to you.
What's your major?
Exercise physiology. It's a study of the human body. Gotta take anatomy, all that shit.
Okay. Shout
Are
out
you
to
gonna
you.
be like dealing with like athletes or what is
Yeah.
it? Okay, so like a physical therapist.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I can go into that.
I actually know a girl that trains with athletes.
Mhm.
She's been on a podcast.
Oh,
before.
you talking about the black girl?
Uh-huh.
I know
Why
you're
she got to
talking
be black though?
She
Yeah,
goes
Uh,
black
she
and
should be
black.
white, bro.
So
That-
she,
if I said the Latina girl, he'd be like, hell yeah, the Latina girl.
so funny thing about her, she like works out with them and she like stretches them and gives them massages and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I remember I asked her, I was like, you're gonna have a really hard time maintaining a boyfriend because you're touching up on these dudes who all they do is work out and shit. And you know, I would not want my girl doing that shit for a living. So shout out to your future boyfriend. Okay. Last but not least, our special guest for the night, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Miguel, aka Super Sentaku.
Okay. Shout out to you, bro. And listen, man,
Well,
You-
why you say it like that, bro? It's
Super
Super Sandako.
so real quick, you ever seen fuck, what movie was that, bro? My name Jeff.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. That's
21
a meat.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
My name Jeff. So that's how you said my name Miguel. Shout out to Miguel, man, for being a good sport.
Can you say that again?
What? My name Jeff.
My name is Super Santaco.
My name Jeff. No, that was a funny ass scene. Listen, man, you've been with us for a while now. A consistent supporter. You're always in the chat. You're always in the super chat, showing us love. I think officially we got to meet you 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. How long ago was that?
I think it was 4 at the yacht party.
That's over a month.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, we don't go to sleep till like 5-6 a.m. So when we wake up, it's like 11. And I tell you, I don't know what day I'm on.
Well, guys, he doesn't go to sleep until 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm out by 4.
Yeah, I mean, because like there's so much that goes on in the back end of the podcasting. You know, you're talking to people trying to get them on the show, and you gotta, work with the editors, and bro, it's
Yeah.
so much.
Guys,
bro.
if you don't know, this dude, he's like reviewing tape. Like basically,
Mhm.
like if you think of football, this guy is up.
Yeah.
Hey, this happened during the body. I'm like,
Mhm.
this motherfucker is still up. It'd
Yeah.
be like fucking
Yeah,
like it might
7
be
a.m. He's
7
still doing
a.m..
it. Yep.
It's crazy. I DJ super late. He's still up usually.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
It's,
Yeah.
it's throughout the whole night /
Yeah.
morning.
He
He's
goes to
texting
sleep
him.
with the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Running a podcast.
And he
is
gets
difficult.
home. That's the first thing he does. He
Mhm.
puts the video back and he watches everything.
yeah.
Yep.
It's because
I can't say something.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that yacht party that I went to, but yeah, I tapped out like at 5-6 because
yeah,
y'all were still going.
yeah.
Best yacht party ever, bro.
Was that the second one?
That was the second one.
I
Okay.
saw the second
there.
one. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. The first yacht party was crazy.
You keep saying it was better, bro.
Bro,
I don't
You
know.
know what's
I-
crazy?
it's like-
Everyone that was on the first one and the second one, they always say the second one was better.
I promise you. You can ask Jules.
The first one was better.
bro. The first one was just
The
lit.
first
bro.
one was so
It
much
was so
better.
lit.
I promise you, I haven't heard anyone say the first one was better besides y'all.
Nah.
Maybe they didn't go to the first
Wait,
one.
were you at the first
I
one?
didn't-
No, I came down for the
Ah,
second.
Listen, man, the first one, because the thing about the first one is you had the bar here and the
Mhm.
party was right here. And so
Yeah.
with the second one, you had the bar here and then the party was upstairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference because you have to come down to get a drink and you have to go back up. And in the middle, someone's talking to you. But the first one, bro, it was absolutely, there was no miscommunication. It was just so smooth. So yeah, man, we're gonna have another one on September 16th. Okay, September 16th is when we're gonna have another yacht party. But yeah, back to you, man. A constant supporter. Like, when we went out that day after the yacht party, that's when I think me and you really got to like get to know each other. And who else was with us? Curtis was with us,
Yes, sir.
and
My cousin.
your cousin was with us. And bro, when I tell you, like, that was such a cool night. And we barely go out, bro. That was literally, I think, the second time at that time when we went out, and then we went once afterwards too. So it was really cool. And as you can see, we don't go to like a ratchet club.
All right.
Like we're not going to like, where he works,
That's where you're going tonight.
tonight. But to be fair, I'm going because of him. I really like if
Damn,
I'm
Basil, that's a
That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
no. If I'm being honest, and I told her this, I was like, yo, babe, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather not go home. I'd rather stay home and work and focus. Right. But obviously he doesn't turn 21 every fucking day. So we're gonna go out and celebrate, man. Chat, I want to make sure, since we don't have any dummies here today, you can show the real chat and then
yeah, that's cool. I can
we
do
can
that.
actually take some questions from the chat. That would be super cool, man. We want to make sure we get involved with them. Let's
Let me go ahead and knock out these.
Yes, yes. Let's
all right,
read
we got
those
some
real
super
quick.
chats.
All right.
First one up is Rudy Revel. If women are the prize, then why they date up?
Okay, that's a really good question. Shout out to Rudy, man. Rudy's been with us for a while as well too. You know what? I'll let the ladies start off with this one. So, if women are the prize, then why do women always date up? We'll start off with you.
Women aren't the prize. Like, they are in some aspects, but I mean, their guy's gonna be paying for their shit at the end of the day.
Okay, so what about the general population? What if, because they're always coming on here saying that they're the prize. So why do you think that they say they're the prize, but they're always dating up?
Because the media hypes their head. They're like, you're the bad bitch, you're this, like, go get that, go fuck this person, go fuck him. Like, because they want, like, to make more trashy women, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just what the media enables them to do.
Okay, what about you? What do you think about that?
I used to say women are the prize just because, like, you know, history and stuff. We don't have to do much. And I think for me, like, if you're the prize, you don't have to do anything. Men are the one that are putting in the work to earn something, which I guess would be the woman. But if it's like, why are they dating up? Then, you know, men are the prize because you want the one that's the best, the one that matches your value.
Wait, let me get this straight. So you used to think that women were the prize.
But just because...
And your reasoning for that is because you guys didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, but it's not like we're the
So-
prize
so-
as
wait,
in
so-
like
so-
we bring more to the table. No. I'm saying we're the prize because
Oh, I see.
like
what
we
you're
don't
saying.
have to do anything. You just sit there and look pretty, and then men are gonna work, you know, every day to get you.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like, I don't think women bring more to the table than men. I think men overall are the ones that are doing everything, but
Yeah.
you're just there.
So you're saying, I think I know exactly what you're saying. So
Like,
you're
I don't
saying,
know how to,
you're
yeah.
saying because the men are the ones that have to work, then you must be the prize, right?
Yeah, I
Because
guess
the
in a
guys
way.
are the ones working, right?
Yeah.
But I think the men working is just, that's what we're supposed to do.
What made you change though? Was it coming on the podcast? What made you change that thought process?
Well, that is still, I guess, not like my thought process, but it's just like, if you're looking at it realistically, the prize as in like who's not more valuable, but like, I guess more valuable, than it would have to be men, because they're the ones that are literally doing everything. The prize to me was just, we're just there.
The prize to
You
you
know.
was how you felt. That's it. Because based off what
Yeah.
you just said, the prize is who's more valuable in a relationship.
Well,
the-
I don't think women are more valuable than men, though. I think to me, a prize is just something you earn, and I see men going out of their way every single day to earn women, if that makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
we don't have to do anything; they just come to us.
I see what you're saying.
So,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's how I was trying to say it.
So what car do you drive? A car?
No,
Have you ever had a car?
no, I don't drive.
You don't drive. Okay, cool.
Uh-uh.
So what's your dream car?
A Ferrari.
A Ferrari. So if
Yeah.
you went to the dealership and bought a Ferrari, is that your prize, or are you the prize? Because you could have also chosen a McLaren. You could have chosen a Lamborghini. You could have chosen an Audi. Who's the prize?
I guess me, because I'm the one that was able to earn that.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were able to go
I
and
get what you're
pick that
saying,
thing,
yeah.
right, then technically you're the prize.
yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. In
Okay.
that aspect, it would have to be men.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
agree.
And shout out to you, because I think you've come here before with friends, and actually I think you probably even lost friends coming here.
Yeah, what happened with that girl, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't spoken to her.
Yeah.
Or what about the
Damn.
other one, like the one that was friends with her?
The other one, I've spoken to her. We're cool. I
Yeah.
asked her to come back today, and she's like, "No
Yeah.
thanks."
Yeah. See, because here's the thing, right? Let's say I was a drug addict, and you were inviting me to a place where they, in a sense, kind of speak down on on drug addicts.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, yeah, I don't like that place. You know,
They're
they're
misogynistic.
misogynistic,
Yeah.
and I just think that they should just stop judging people. And that's essentially what you're doing when you're bringing them here. We're trying to tell them, hey, listen, it's not okay to be a hoe.
Yeah.
And they're like, I just don't like the way they talk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And sometimes it's coming like from a place of love. Like, I want you guys to like subtly understand,
Yeah.
maybe the lifestyle that you think is okay is not okay.
Yeah.
And like, this is my way of.
And you know what?
Yeah,
Shout out to you,
incorporating it
because when
in
you first came here, you said you thought like them. And so for you to be open-minded enough to understand that maybe I'm not doing the right things, that's maturity right there.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, a lot of people who watch these podcasts, they see the clips
Mhm.
and they don't
Yeah.
think that we're actually helping women. Like
Yeah.
a lot of women come on here and they go and do the same stupid shit after the podcast.
Yeah.
But then we have, ladies like the Hob who come and they actually learn something. So it is what it is. I mean, these discussions are tough. They have to be had, but A lot of chicks, man, they'll come and go right back out the door and do the same thing.
I have always said, and I've said this to the guys, that if we were sitting here preaching independence for women and go be a bad bitch and you don't need a man and
Go be a hoe.
bro, we would blow up. Right, we would blow up because
the algorithm would hit crazy.
It would be amazing, and you know what? We should probably try that for a week. Like just
Do
have
like
all
a
this,
test.
like just have girls come on here and just be like, "Go ahead, be a hoe," and you know, do all this shit, and then all their friends are gonna want to come. Yeah, man, we should probably try it. Real quick, Jules. So if women are the prize, then why do they always date up? Right?
Women are not the prize. Men's are the prize. Obviously, there's a lot less valuable men out there than there is valuable women. So the same women that are looking for a valuable man, they're all fighting for the same men. So technically that is the prize because there's so many other options that they could pick from that one woman.
Yeah.
Why did they up? Because they want somebody to take care of them.
Yeah. But Jules, if all guys want pussy, then aren't y'all the prize?
No, that makes no sense. That all they want is pussy.
And y'all have the pussy.
The prize.
And y'all have the pussy.
Yeah, but no, you have to like that makes no sense. No,
yeah, but I mean,
don't listen to Basil, guys.
Think about it. I mean, I get what you're saying. In a sense, they're a prize, but ultimately the guy's a prize.
It's
right?
like the temporary prize.
Yeah,
because there are so many bitches in Miami, especially they'll just open their legs for anyone.
Was it 3 guys for every? I'm sorry, 3 girls for every guy.
Yeah, it's 3 to 1.
3 to 1. So for every 1 guy, there's 3 girls. So how can you be the prize?
Right.
Real quick, shout out to the chat, man. We're gonna get to all your super chats and questions real quick. So why do you think that women say they're the prize, but they're always trying to date up?
I consider myself the prize. So
yeah. Like, let me cut to the chase.
My thing is, if I choose you, then you won.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna take care of you.
Right.
So that's just the way it is.
Okay. Okay, that's good right there. Now, were you always a prize, or do you kind of have to make yourself the prize?
I'm not gonna lie, it took some time.
Yeah.
I've been through some things in my past.
You know? Fire, right?
Yeah. So I had to develop myself to get that way. So yeah.
What about women though? Aren't they kind of born the prize?
Of course.
Right.
Right. Because they got vagina, they can do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, think about that, ladies.
Think they the prize.
Yeah.
Right?
So think about that, ladies. So he said he had to go through the fire to become who he is right now, right? He had to go through a whole bunch of experiences, and so did I. I got locked up. Like I went through a lot, right? I saw real close friends die, and I went through a lot. And even now, I'm still considering myself that I'm building myself. Like I don't think I'm the end result yet, right? But you ladies are just born the prize to an extent, right? So when you're born, and we talked about this before the show, how she's like, oh, you know, I went a whole year without on a suspended license, and I got pulled over, and the cop was like, just get it fixed, right? Well, essentially, like that's what you benefit from just by being women. Now, if I do that, I'm getting all the tickets that I can get. I'm probably going to get my car towed. Probably going to get arrested. I'm going to get booked. Have to pay bond, right? Like, it's just so many other consequences that come with being a guy.
Yeah, we don't have a trump card up our sleeves. I think ladies know, like, or maybe they don't know, but at the end of the day, a woman can always fall back on her looks.
Yeah.
I can always fall back on my vagina. If I want to go, not to say you'd sell it, but if they want to sell it, they can sell it. A man can't do none of that shit.
I can't.
As soon as we're down bad, it's over for us.
I can't sell dick.
Right.
You know, I can't go to my friends. I can't go to my parents. I can't, you know, I can't bat my eyes at the cop and get out of a ticket. There's for men, it's like you fucked up. This is your consequence right now. For women, it's, well, I'll just let you go this time. And then the next time, I'll just let you go this time. And it continues. And then it gives women a false sense of security, right? Where they're like, oh, well, this is just life. This is the way life should be. And then somewhere along the line, you get hit with, down the line, you get hit with some consequences. And you're like, oh my God, the world's ending, right? But it's because men typically let women slide.
Y'all think that's why there's so many more female Karens than men Karens?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I remember one time I just went to court for like some stupid traffic ticket that I didn't pay. But the girl that came, she came dressed, titties out. The judge actually ended up charging her because he was just an asshole judge, but she tried it. She knew, like, if I try this angle, and everybody was looking at her tight skirt on, everything. Yeah. He still ended up getting her because obviously he was just one of those guys. But
as he should.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an older guy, and I think that's what it was. But
okay. Shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys so much. Real quick, any other ones?
Yeah, we got Ollie G.
Shout out to Ali, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out to Ali.
What's some red flags you look for when dating someone? Happy birthday, Basil.
Thank you, brother. Nice
Okay,
seeing you, Ollie.
I'll start off with this one. Red flags. You know what? I'll go last. How about that? I'll go last. We'll start off with you. What are some red flags you look at?
Come back to me.
Come back to you.
I know.
Think
So,
about it.
Okay.
so
all right.
some red flags. I'll go.
Oh, you want to go?
Yeah,
okay,
I'll
I was
go,
gonna.
I'll
Okay, go ahead.
Some red flags I see in dating someone. There's a girl off jump. If first date, bro, I'm asking your body count. If she says, "Why does my past matter?" It's raps, bro. That's the biggest red flag. And after that, I mean, I don't need to talk.
Okay. What about you? Red flags.
And guys, if he like takes me out and he like is trying to fuck immediately, that's a red flag. If he's like very like closed off, like he'll be on his phone and not like hide it type
Not
shit.
present? Yeah.
Not
Okay.
present. If he talks bad about his ex.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay. That's a good one.
Can I touch on like the first one you
Yeah.
said? Can you
I
tell
knew.
me
I
again?
knew he was gonna want to touch on that one.
Yeah.
Tell me again. So, tell me the first one.
If he wants, if he wants to
If
fuck
he wants to
immediately.
fuck
Yeah.
immediately.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if the guy has to try to fuck because he wants to see if you are gonna let him fuck.
That's true, but it's like in girls that's a red flag because like it's kind of like two-sided. The guy's gonna be like, let me see if she falls for this, but the
Mhm.
girl's gonna be like, why is he already trying
But if you know the
this?
guy's gonna try, then why is it a red flag?
But it's
I
like
think it's the way you come out too. Like if you're
Yeah.
too pushy with it for girls, that's a red flag. But then I think girls know that guys mostly want that. So it's just like if you try it once and you take the no, okay, that's a whole different like. I guess.
Wait, hold
like-
on. I have a question. Sorry, and shout out to Ali, man. We'll get to this. Ladies, why do women give in to having sex with guys just because they beg so much? Like,
That doesn't make sense to
maybe you guys haven't done it. I'm not saying, but why? Overall, in general, I've heard so many stories of women saying, "I went out with this guy, and I didn't want to have sex with him, but he just kept begging
That's
me
cap.
and begging me and
she
begging
wanted to
me."
fuck him. She went out wanting to fuck him because, like, if a guy begs and begs and begs, if you like love yourself, you're gonna be like, no, bro, like, why you keep asking? But if
Yeah, but a lot of people fall
Yeah.
under peer pressure really easily. If you're not a strong-minded person, you will fall under peer pressure really easy. There's a lot of girls out here that act like hoes and they never wanted to act like a hoe. However, the environment that they were put in, the people they were hanging around, and the guys that they met, you become peer pressure to do that. And if you don't have a strong mind of what you want to do in life, you fall under that really
Okay.
easily.
All right, what about you?
I would also say I think it depends on how you feel about the guy, because if the guy is begging and you're saying no consistently, it almost feels like you're letting him down, which is something a lot of girls like. You want to please your man. So if it's something that you know is important to him, you're gonna eventually give in whether you want to
Yeah,
or
but
not.
I'm talking about guys that you just met, right?
Well, if it's then no, I can't give an
Yeah.
excuse for that.
I just don't understand. I hear it a lot. I hear girls say that, yeah, he just kept asking, and I just don't understand.
They wanted to fuck him from the start because honestly, like, I've had guys ask me like, let's fuck, let's link, and I'm like, bro, you're fucking irritating.
Yeah.
So why don't you just block him?
That's what we
No,
do.
but see, because
After a while,
the thing is, in person, it's not like, let's say the guy picked you up and you guys drove an hour away to somewhere.
Yeah.
Like now you kind of feel like, I don't want to get stranded, or I don't want to call an Uber.
And you also
I don't-
feel like you owe him something. Like if he's taking you out, he paid for everything. Then you're like, okay, I guess. I'll
Let me
do it,
let me
you
ask
know?
a question, ladies. This is going to be a little unpopular. Do you believe that after a guy takes you out, maybe 3 or 4 times, and he spends some money, good amount of money, do you owe him? Do you feel like you owe him anything? Do you owe him sex?
not after
I
like
would
3
say
4
no.
times.
$10.
We got a super chat
We
break the
love those.
threshold.
What was it? We love. I can't read it, bro.
I know it came through.
Oh, we
on-
love hoes. Is that what he's
That's
saying?
what it
Yeah,
says.
Okay. You see how I
Y'all love
can't-
to fuck hoes. Y'all don't love hoes.
Oh, well, that was Josh.
you love. You see how I can't read the ending of that, so it's kind of.
Shout out to you, Rico.
Okay, so shout out to Repo, man, for being in the chat. We appreciate you, brother. We love hoes. You know what?
Y'all love to fuck hoes. Y'all
No,
don't love
I
hoes.
actually think he really does love hoes. Shout out to Repo. I
Shout
think
out.
Repo actually does love hoes.
Yeah, Repo's a stripper whisperer.
Yeah.
Can I
think-
touch a base to what Steve
Yeah,
was saying
yeah,
about
what's up, bro?
going out? So that's a red flag for me. So if I'm taking you on a date, and if you watching me what I'm order, and then you see the menu, and
Shout out to ZM. Hold on.
I'm gonna
ZM donated $10.
Okay, no
Okay,
message. Thanks,
no
ZM.
message. Shout out to
Appreciate you,
ZM, man. We
ZM.
appreciate
She
you.
be donating.
Okay.
She's donating
Yo,
membership.
yo,
She
Z-
doesn't say. She just be up in the chat.
Shout out to ZM,
Yo,
man. Much
ZM,
love
you
to
got
you.
a husband?
Yeah, no, you know what it
Yes,
is.
she actually does have a
Okay, so
husband, and
that's-
she has
so-
a family and
Okay.
everything.
God
Her
damn it,
husband's
bro.
pockets are deep.
ZM might be the first.
And the other day, we're actually talking on the chat, and she said that after she started watching you guys, she treats her husband better.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yo.
told her to start watching it with him.
Get
So,
him, yo,
Yeah.
get him to subscribe though. Shout out to him. And shout out to you, the first Dominican that I actually might like. Okay, what were you saying, bro?
Yeah, I was saying that was a red flag for me. As far as going on a date, right? So if we're on a date, I invite you on a date, and we're ordering. I mean, you should only get one drink. That's it. That's the limit. Like, you shouldn't get to the point where you're gonna get sloppy or kind of over order. You know what I mean? Like,
I
I'm
like
taking
that.
you out.
Yeah.
You enjoying my time. I'm taking my time from my work life.
Wait, hold
to
on.
take you out.
Let me understand. Let me get. Wait, if she orders more than one drink, that's a red flag.
Yeah, bro.
Because she's
Really?
trying to get wasted.
She's trying to get
Yeah.
wasted, man.
I'm not. But what if it's like a mimosa? Like if it's something.
Oh,
like,
she's good.
she good. Okay.
I love that
no
sound
dark liquor. No
effect.
dark liquor.
Did Ethan approve of that? See this shirt?
Shout out to
We got
Rebo. And,
Rebo's coming in hot.
did Ethan approve of that see-through shirt?
Yeah, I actually sent him my outfit. Before
Really?
I came on. Yeah.
And he approved.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Ethan. Hey, listen, man, he might just be confident. Okay. I remember when. Well, first of all, I remember when I first started talking to Jules. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I like what you said, but I never really thought about it like that. Because when I go out with a girl, I'm already expecting I'm gonna pay for everything regardless. But I guess that does make sense. Like if she's trying to get drunk, but I think in today's society, I think women can actually handle like 3 or 4 drinks,
But
bro.
at the same
Mm.
time, I feel
That's
like
a bad thing.
Nah,
If she
bro.
can handle 3 or 4
There was
drinks, that's
this
a bad thing.
girl who goes to my uni the other night, and we saw her. She was all busted. She busted her face. Like
what?
Look, I'ma
women
tell ya-
cannot. Some
Oh, like
cannot.
I'm
she
gonna tell
got
y'all
drunk
like
and
this.
okay.
Most alcohol is the devil.
Mhm.
A lot of women that I see, I've been DJing for 15 years, and I've seen women who are married, happily married, like go crazy with alcohol. So that's the thing. When we say to women, "Hey, don't go out with your friends," a lot of stuff happens from alcohol, ladies. A lot of it. I see a lot of ladies turn into sluts, and you would think like, damn, like she would never do
Bro,
that.
you
But
It's different.
hold on.
Drunk
Bro,
words and
yo,
actions are sober thoughts.
Steve saying alcohol is the devil is like me saying sex is the devil.
Yeah,
For
Steve,
women,
that was like, yo,
like I
that's,
have
yo,
a whole bunch of
Not
sex,
for
bro.
me.
I have a whole bunch of sex, so that's like me talking shit about sex.
That's Steve. That's hypocritical.
Oh, okay.
Because I like to drink.
That's hypocritical.
Look, I'm
This
talking
way.
about females. I'm not talking about
So
men.
you can do it, but she can't do it.
Took me a
Is it
while,
double standard?
Women. I haven't met a woman that can hold her liquor, bro.
You know what though?
Not yet.
You know what though?
Only a few
Nah,
women
nah,
can
you-
drink me under the table.
That Russian girl was, bro. She can handle it.
She from Russia.
Yeah, Russians
Yeah,
drink.
she was
They start
fine.
drinking when they're like 10.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can have a drink, but be on your best behavior.
Yeah.
I think if you're going out with somebody for the first time, do not have a drink.
Really?
You're
Yeah, 'cause
getting,
they're
to,
gonna be
you're
like-
getting to know them.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't
right.
have to be that, especially if you're trying to take that relationship serious.
Mhm.
Why would you involve, like, oh, yeah, let me get a drink? Like, no. just
Like
order
if a
something
guy's like
else.
first date, let's go to the bar, or a girl's like, let's go.
That,
to the
I see that
bar.
as a red flag already too.
That's a
red
because
flag.
why not grab a coffee? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
agree.
Like,
But you know what's worse than a girl getting a drink? If we're at dinner and she pulls out a vape and is smoking that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to all
Bring
the
it
vapors.
I'll lose my shit.
Shout out to all the vapors. Yo, I want to make sure we get through all the super chats. There's a whole bunch of them coming in. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got question for the whole panel. You're out and about with your friends and you see your significant other on a date with someone else. What are you doing?
Okay, hold on, real quick. Shout out to my man because 4 months.
4 months.
4 months being a member, bro. We
Shout out.
appreciate you. Actually, I'm glad that we're bringing this up. So we do have a member chat, and I'm gonna make sure that I kick anybody in there that's not a member. If you're a continuous member, like Because and Dr. Kish and all these other people, we actually want to start making sure that we engage with you guys more and actually do stuff with you. Like maybe we do phone calls. A lot of you guys are actually here in Florida, so maybe we do like dinner on us. I know we did that with Dr. Kish.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we go to some pretty nice restaurants, bro.
Expensive.
Expensive. Bro, what was that place called?
Was it Bioli?
Bro, that thing
Bioli, yeah.
Yes, it was
Bioli.
Bioli,
Bro,
and that
that-
place was awesome.
amazing, bro. Amazing.
Yeah, we
experience.
ordered a lot of
Yeah,
food,
we
man.
So yeah, man, we want to do something special for you guys, man. So you guys want to become members, go ahead and join. It's $4 a month, $4.99.
Yes, $4.99 for the lowest tier.
Also, guys, if you go out with these two, just be careful because it plates after plates after plates. I go out with these guys, bruh. This motherfucker eats salmon, fucking chicken wings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, guys. So
Guys, just
You want some moshi moshi?
damn, it's gonna seem like I don't feed you, babe.
yeah, it's
No, no,
true.
no.
Hold up, I feed him,
No,
y'all.
no.
Hold the fuck up.
So the thing is, when we and her first met, we would go out every single day, all day, and then we started like changing it up a little bit. So now it got to the point where we were eating out so much, I really was disgusted with eating out. Like I was like, yo, this food's all the same. And then she started cooking, right? And now that we have the house, she cooks all the time, and the food is great. But now when we do go out, because it's so rare, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna order everything.
Order the fucking
yeah,
menu.
we order everything. But yeah, man, we want to make sure that we interact with you guys a little bit more, man. You listen, we would not be here without you guys. We would not be here. I wouldn't want to wake up early, you know, and work if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't go to sleep late if it wasn't for you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. You guys are like family. So thank you so much. Because let's answer his question real quick. For the whole panel, I like the green one, bro.
Yeah,
I
you're
can actually
out.
read it.
It says you're out and about with your friends and you see your significant other on a date with someone else. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, let's start off with you. Go ahead. What you doing? See, 'cause the thing is, men and women are different. Well,
So
I think men would answer this differently than women would.
I'm gonna answer this, but with some context behind it.
Let me come back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the ladies answer first, because as men, I'm gonna come back. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing some messy shit.
Okay, like what?
Like I'm grabbing their drinks, pouring it on both their heads.
Damn.
You know the crazy thing is, women can get away with something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's some toxic.
Because if a
shit.
guy did that, then
Ethan,
they
be
charge
careful.
him.
Yeah. No, not only are we getting charged, but we're probably getting into a fight. So,
yeah, definitely.
okay, what about you? What are you doing?
I just leave. Like, I'm going home, taking all my stuff. I take a picture of the date,
Okay.
and then if he like keeps messaging me like what happened, I'll just send the picture and then block him.
Would you cry?
Of course.
I feel like the hub would cry. She's
I
so
would.
feminine.
I would
Yeah.
cry as I'm
Listen to her voice.
packing,
It's like she's so sweet.
but
Okay.
it is what it is.
Shout out to you. What about you?
Damn, if I went out and I saw you,
First
first of all, what am I doing out?
Yeah. Good question.
First
Good
of
question.
all, what am I doing
Good
out?
question.
And I same thing. You know me. I'm not a confrontation type of
Nah,
person. I would
she's gonna
just
cry.
I'm crying, going home, packing up my shit, leaving. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about you, brother? And the reason why I want to come back to you is because men, we're different. We react to things differently than women do. What would you do?
Right. So if I see that, I'm gonna react. So if I see this dude, I'm gonna fight him. Like,
Yeah.
rip. But then
Oh wait, no, you were gonna give us some context though. It's happened to you before.
there's more.
Okay.
More to this.
All right. So it's
So-
happened to you before.
Well, role reverse.
Oh, okay.
damn.
Role reverse.
Okay.
Role reverse.
So you were out.
with a guy's girl.
I was out with a chick. And
Okay.
My girl
She
at
was
the
a
time
okay,
found
Oh,
me
shit.
leaving
Damn.
somewhere. Yeah.
Did she dump the drink on your head?
Nah, she ain't do
Damn,
nothing.
Santaka.
She ain't do nothing.
Well, she just went home.
Yeah, I sent her home.
wow.
You sent
You
No.
sent her home?
Damn.
Wait, so she?
That's crazy.
Hey, that's some G
Bro,
shit.
that's some
You're like-
cold-hearted
You're like, get the
shit.
fuck out, bitch. I'm on a
Yo.
date.
Yo, this man's a gangster.
Hold on. Did you reconcile with her? Did you guys fix that or no?
Yeah, we did.
You did. Are you
We
still
did.
with her?
No.
No. Okay. Because
Yo, that's some
I
shit.
think one of and so when you're in public like that, one of the worst things that you can do is have your woman embarrass you. I love having situations where like things happen and you just say, listen, I know this is not ideal, but we talk about this shit at home. Right. Like we're in public right now. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass me.
But her deal was, she went snooping
Mhm.
when she shouldn't have.
Mhm.
Like, you're going through looking for things that. What are you looking for?
Yeah.
So you're
Oh, she found something.
Yeah.
you're pressured.
Yeah.
Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around and find out
Yeah.
exactly.
Yo, listen, ladies, and gentlemen, if you dig, you're gonna find dirt. It doesn't matter. If you go digging, you're gonna find dirt, bro. There's dirt everywhere. Okay. Shout out to Because on that one, real quick.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, that's what Jules says. Ignorance is bliss. Okay. So for me personally, that's never happened to me. I think back in the day I would have done some ratchet shit. I think in today's age, it's not worth my time, bro.
Yo, you're a changed man,
Yeah,
Eric.
it's not
Yo,
worth my
I thought he was
time,
gonna be able to beat his ass,
Nah.
fucking kick him in his fucking face.
Because the thing is, it's like bro, if a man can take your girl, she's
Oh,
not
yeah,
your
she's
girl
not
no
your
more,
girl
bro.
no more,
She's
yeah.
not your girl no more, bro. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Fight? Like he's doing you a favor, bro. He really is doing you a favor. So shout out to Because, man. We appreciate your support, bro. Much love to you. Any other ones?
Yeah, because again, he said, "Happy beer day, Basil. Let's go."
Hey,
Thank you,
Oh,
brother.
shout out to Because, man. Yo, we're gonna have some stuff for locals from tonight's party for sure.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
That's just gonna look tough.
Yes, sir. I'll be filming tonight. So.
Yeah. Basil.
I haven't been missing, guys. I've been posting every day in the locals. Go to the
Not
Instagram.
only that, but you
Yeah.
have some guests coming tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other ones?
Yeah, we got Captain Caveman. He said, "What's more important, a woman that dresses like a skank, or one that dresses modestly?"
Obviously the one that dresses modestly.
Come on.
Yeah. Listen, if you're dressing like a skank, that should be for me at home. You know what I mean? I don't want you dressing like that for public. I know a lot of women do that for attention. But that's not okay for me. I don't know if anybody else thinks that's okay. Let me know.
No, I'd rather
No.
a girl dress classy, even
Yeah.
like at home. I feel like it's sexier than lingerie.
At
Like, if a
home,
girl-
too?
bro. If a girl's wearing a dress and some heels, this at home, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Personally,
I
it
know
looks
what you're
better
saying. No, but I'm saying if you're gonna dress skanky, you can do it at home.
Oh, yeah,
me.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to you, man. That was a good question. Well, yeah, it was a pretty normal. Okay.
Damn,
Any other ones?
stab
Go
it.
ahead.
Yeah, we got AT. It says,
Hey, see
besides,
what's up? He's in the back.
yeah.
Shout out to AT, man. Much love.
He says, besides body count, what are your favorite questions to ask on a first
Okay,
date?
I'll go last on this one too. You know what? Let's save it for the guys, since the guys are
Yeah.
really the ones the girls don't really care about body. She never asked me.
We don't want to know. Why
She-
would we want to
it-
imagine that?
I want to know. I
It-
ask.
Okay, I don't even know if it's that you don't want to know. You
I
just
didn't
don't
have
care.
to ask because I did my research on you.
On me?
Yeah, so like before I
Ooh.
met you, I watched all of your videos
Yeah.
from beginning, so I knew.
Okay.
Psychopath
So-
behavior.
So,
But a lot of girls do that. Like we find out background information.
Yeah, I
before
gotta
we
No,
know. I
like
gotta know what
meet.
I'm walking
like,
into.
I
Like
think-
I'm not
a
just
lot of
going.
I
girls
stalk
do
a
that.
little bit, but I don't.
Yeah.
I
I
wouldn't
stalked
figure out
everything.
What? So you went back to our podcast, and every time Ethan was behind the scenes, you would.
nah, I'm
Just
talking about her. For her,
some incidents. Like I figured my shit out.
when she,
I watched even from when you were still having that girl on the table.
what girl?
What girl?
When you first started, you had
Angela.
yeah. So I went back.
She went all the way back.
I went
Okay.
all the way
Damn.
back. Mhm.
No, but the first day she came on the show, I was already talking about like fucking other bitches and shit. Like I've
Yeah.
always been honest. So let's talk to the guys now. So besides body count, I'm gonna start off with you. What do you ask?
Oh, I'm asked what do you do? Like, normal questions.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay.
Like, you got any kids?
Okay.
That's
okay.
fun.
Okay. Any kids? What else?
Have you been married before?
Okay.
That,
Okay.
you know
The
what I
good
mean?
ones. Okay.
So those are like my top.
Okay. What about you,
What's
Basil?
your end goal in life? If you don't know what your end goal in life, that means you're not prepared to have a family in the future. Because when I ask a girl what's her end goal, she's like, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah.
When you ask me what my end goal is, I want to be a good father. I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good man. That's
But
remembered.
that's vague. You gotta be direct. Like,
In
what's your
what
end
sense?
goal? Like, you could be talking about like financial. You could be talking about like career wise.
Yeah, but exactly, it's vague. And when I say that, I mean like, however you take the question, however you want.
Uh-huh.
But the girls don't know how to respond to
Okay.
it.
Okay. So it's like an
Yeah.
open question. Okay. What about you?
I think I ask girls, usually I ask them about their previous relationship. I know that's the unpopular opinion. I'll kind of say it in a way like, what happened in your last situation. I don't say, tell me about your ex-boyfriend,
Mhm.
but usually girls will open up a little bit about what happened, and that'll tell me a lot. I usually ask them, what's one thing you could have did right, or what you did wrong and what you did right in your last relationship.
Mhm.
So I try to hit them with a little bit of that. So to see, I had one girl out with me one time. She wouldn't say anything bad about herself,
Mhm.
and it was a red flag.
Oh,
to me.
yeah,
She
red
just-
flag.
And I was like, you can't think of one
Yeah, yeah.
thing. And
Red
I just
flag.
kept asking her, and she couldn't. She answered the question
Yeah.
hours later.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I tend to ask for body count. Number one, I tend to ask for ex-boyfriends, baby daddies, sugar daddies. I want to know about your family, right? If a woman doesn't have a good family, she's probably a hoe. Just gonna be honest. I want to know where you work. I want to know your schedule. I want to know all that shit. But that only happens if I'm interested in a woman. If I'm not interested in a woman, I don't give a fuck what we talk about. We could talk about Pokemon, bro. Because I know my end goal is just to fuck and leave, right? I remember when I met Jules, immediately I asked her all the questions. Bop, 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 right? But before her, all the other girls that were coming through, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
give
wasn't
a
asking
fuck,
no
bro. I didn't
questions.
ask them shit. It was,
Only question you asked
Somebody
was, are
said
you
you
down?
should do a background check. Though.
Background check is pretty good too. Actually, that's pretty smart, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you could literally just Google people's name nowadays and do a background check yourself. I like to look at Instagrams. I like to look at Instagram. Instagram, bro, their followings, their reels, you know, who their comments, what type of stories they post. You know, I'm looking at all that. The other day we were going over this girl's Instagram and she was like licking something. Remember?
Oh yeah, no,
and I was like, yo, to you that might be cool, but to me that tells me everything I need to know about you, right? Yeah. So if you're licking something, I'm thinking you're gonna suck my dick. That's literally what I'm thinking. So yeah, is that all the super chats right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to the super chats, man. Do we have any member chats real quick? You want to read any member ones? Those are the ones in green. Shout out to the chat, man. We see you guys. If not, then we're just gonna get to some questions.
Yeah, no, we're just let me see. I'm scrolling through here. Nope.
Okay, guys, if you have any questions you want us to answer, go ahead and super chat that. The threshold is $9.99. It will cut us off, and you know, we'll be able to read that on the spot. So my question for the ladies is, so ladies, so real quick, what is your ideal height for your boyfriend or your future husband? Ideal height.
Honestly, taller than my dad. My dad's 5'6", so that's not hard to do.
Okay, so what, 5'7"?
5'7" or up.
5'7" or how tall are you?
5 foot.
Okay. What's your ideal height?
Mine would be 6 foot up, but I do have a reason.
Okay, why?
Because I'm 5'1", and my mom's like 4'10", and my dad's like 5'6" or 5'7".
Okay.
So it's like I got to give the kids some sort of chance.
You're talking about your
selection.
future.
Like
Okay.
even out, yeah.
Okay, you're talking about your future kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. And you're how tall again?
5'1".
Okay.
I think what she's saying though is like that's assuming you have boys though. Because
No,
it doesn't
but, like-
matter if you have taller girls.
Yeah, because if you're
right?
short as a guy, you're gonna get
Yeah,
flamed.
but how are you gonna know if you're gonna have a
either
boy or a
or,
girl?
Just gotta help either or.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a short girl, it doesn't really matter.
No,
what
no
I'm
one
saying.
cares.
Height doesn't matter
Like
for
you'll
girls.
still get fucked just as easy as a girl that's 5'8".
No, but I've
Girls
had
who are
some
5'8"
guys-
have a harder time, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, real quick.
But that's because they don't want to fuck a shorter guy.
Yo, listen, I never understood the whole fun size thing about girls.
Bro, okay.
I'm not attracted to girls that look like midgets. That shit is a turn off.
See, some guys don't like short girls. That's what I'm saying.
A
Like,
lot
I
of
gotta-
guys, especially
think
like
ahead.
tall guys, love short girls.
I would
Like-
feel like I'm dating a kid.
In general, though, remember?
Whoa, chill.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it's so weird.
like she's a perfect height for me. But if I was dating a girl that was like fucking 4 feet, like I really would be so turned off.
It's so weird to me too that you said that because one time I hung out with this dude, just like a first date like type shit, and he goes, you know, you're the perfect height. You remind me of a child, and I was like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
my thing is,
crazy.
no, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like,
I think the reason why guys like the fun size
That's
girls
red
is
flag.
because they think I can do whatever with this chick
Yeah, like
sexually.
They think she's
like I
closer
could
to
throw
my
her
dick.
around and shit like that.
But but even then, that's such a turn off to me.
What, throwing a girl around?
No, not. It's just like, bro, I don't cool. Like I can lift a girl up, but it's like, bro, that I don't know, bro. I
mean,
want to fuck a girl that's like the perfect fit for me, bro. This is
Yeah.
why I don't fuck fat bitches. We
Mhm.
talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
I don't fuck black chicks
girls
and fat
racist.
bitches. I'm not racist, bro. That's a preference, bro. Just like you only fuck Spanish bitches. That's a preference. So you're racist because you don't fuck black chicks? Exactly.
I'm
Okay,
black.
cool.
I
All
can't
right,
be
cool.
racist.
All right, cool. But what I'm saying, I don't understand the whole like obsession with like fun size chicks. That's not a turn on for me. Okay, but my question for you ladies was, what is the difference between a guy that's 6'1" and a guy that's 5'5"?
To me, there's a big difference. The kids, I have to think about the genes.
Okay.
That's
And it's
true.
also, I don't know, just me personally, I like,
Repo donated
looking up.
$10. There's some fine small people that'll get torn up. I've sent it to Basil.
Okay.
Petite girls.
Okay, so shout out to Repo, man. So when we used to have these conversations. Curtis, can you look up like a famous little
Midget.
midget,
Like midget. Oh
like
my
a
god.
like a famous
Famous
midget.
midget. What
Yeah,
a
you
famous
got-
midget stripper.
Wee Man is like the most famous.
No,
Small
wait, I'm
person.
talking about a female.
That's
though.
that's a male.
I'm talking about a
female?
female.
man.
Like-
Yeah. So shout out to Repo, man, for
Josh,
being
Josh, show me what you like.
So,
like
yeah.
midget
Go ahead, send it to
stars.
me, brother.
Okay.
Like,
So no. So one time we were having a conversation with Josh, and Josh was like, "I fucked the shit out of her," and I was like, "Bro, you
oh my god, I remember that.
remember that?" And I was like, "Bro, you would?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro. What's wrong with them?" Like, and I was like,
Was she a midget?
She was a
Yeah.
fucking midget.
You know what's crazy?
I think that's might be.
Do you
his
think that's
kink.
a kink? Yeah, I was
I
about
think
to
that's a
say.
kink, bro. Yo,
Wait. He told you to check your DMs, Basil.
check your DMs.
So hold on.
Hold on.
When we first started building the studio, I made a joke that like there's some midget like porn somewhere.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Y'all literally were
Corn.
like, corn,
Yeah.
midget corn, and
Uh-huh.
they were like, "Yo, Josh probably put that on there." I was like, "Damn, he really."
Oh,
likes
on the
midgets.
thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't touch the computer, man. But
Damn,
Oh my
Josh.
god.
yeah, man. But shout out to Josh. Listen,
Josh,
Josh.
send it to my number.
Josh.
I'll add in to the other end. So I used to date this girl. She was like 6'9". I'm 5'9".
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, 6'9"?
She was tall.
Okay.
Wait,
6'9"?
6'9"?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, she's
That's
tall.
Wait, 6'9"?
Yeah, but
Oh, bro was
We're
climbing
literally-
trees. Look, bro was climbing-
Would you wear
I like-
heels
I
when
like-
y'all went out?
I like mountains. Nah,
That's
she
crazy.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
look
here's
on the
what
screen.
Josh likes on the screen.
That's crazy.
Okay. Shout out. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Shout
Yo,
out to
yo,
Josh.
imagine Josh walking into a room with these chicks. Bro.
He'd be in heaven.
He'd lose it.
Josh would be in heaven.
Shout out to Josh, man. He would lose it. I wonder which one he would pick out of those.
Ask him.
Josh, pick one.
Okay, real quick. So you're saying that you like your girls tall?
No. I said I just dated a girl that was really,
Okay.
really tall.
6'9" though.
Yeah, she passed away. God rest her soul.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
so- okay.
RIP.
Cool.
The
Wait,
pro-
hold on. While you were with her, or
No.
okay?
Yeah.
Basil.
The problem with yeah. But,
I mean-
yo,
I was saying like,
All right. Yo, what's her favorite food? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, bro, Basil, let it go, bro. What was her favorite color, bro?
I like stories. Bro.
Okay, so my thing is when it comes to sex, bro, like I want to feel like I'm dominating. If she's 6'9", bro,
Bro, you would have
Nah,
some D1 athletes.
yeah. I mean, bro, yeah.
She was
Hey, bro,
tall.
y'all
I like-
have
I like
some
tall
D1
chicks.
athletes, bro. Just keep it a buck. You
yeah.
you don't have to really even date the person. You just pop the kid in there. You
Yeah.
valid.
Shout out to you, man, for being honest too. Any other super chats? No super chats at all. Okay, there goes Jules.
No.
Just this is
We
this
guess
is
what chat's
this
funny
is-
today.
Yeah, this is what Jules does in the back.
The
we
brunette
got-
No,
chat.
read that,
There
please.
we
That's
go.
just hilarious.
we got one by
I gotta read
Captain.
that.
Hold on. Let her read this chat real quick. Go ahead.
No, he has to read it. I
Oh,
don't
you're
wanna
gonna
say
read
that.
it? Okay.
Brunette ones, 3 brunettes.
Josh should change his name to Willy Wonka because he wants to.
Because he wants to
Because he wants.
fucking
Because he wants to
Oompa
Oompa Loompa.
What the?
Okay, Josh. What if Josh was mad because we put this out there, bro?
No.
Nah, Josh is too cool.
He's
for
literally
that.
saying in the comments right now that he's looking for a hot midget to send to you guys. He's not mad at all, bro.
Hey Josh, if we get a midget stripper, I'll
Yes.
invite you to the
Yes.
club, bro. I
No,
got
bro,
you.
that I would not want to be here for that, bro. Nah, I would not want to be here for that, bro.
We got
She'd be like
Captain
this
Caveman with a super chat.
tall. Yeah, let's go ahead and read that one real
Said,
quick.
why do women put more emphasis on the kind of man they date after having a child than before?
Okay, good fucking question, Captain. You redeemed yourself. You know what? You take this one. Why?
I think it's because a lot of women build a future with a version of a man that doesn't exist yet.
Mhm.
Women tend to fall in love with a man's potential
Okay.
oftentimes, and then after the kid is there and you realize he's never going to become the man that you wanted him to be, it's too late.
Okay. What about you?
They don't want to fuck up twice. They don't want to have 2 baby daddies who are like broke, stupid, like
Okay.
worthless.
That's a good one right there. Yeah. I think women after and see, isn't it amazing?
Because I said broke.
Oh no. Isn't it amazing, right? Women go their whole entire lives almost never having to deal with consequences. And then what happens is when they have a baby with a guy they don't want to have a baby with, the world immediately gives them consequences because now you have responsibilities. Now guys aren't as interested as you anymore because guess what? Your kid is your priority, right? Guys don't want to wait for you anymore. And it's like immediately now you're like, oh, there's consequences for my fucking actions. Let me make sure I don't make my life worse by getting another baby daddy. Because once you get 2 baby daddies, I said this before, if you have a baby daddy, you're done. If you have 2 baby daddies, you're done. Okay? And good luck finding a person that's actually going to take you seriously. Guys don't want to raise their own kids, let alone the kids of somebody else. I don't want to raise the kid you have with somebody else, bro. I don't. That's a turnoff. I don't want to do it, you know? Now, guys will do it if the girl is valuable enough, if she's, worth it. But typically, most guys will not want to do that. And so, look, I remember before I went into the system, my mother was a single mother of 4. And I remember guys coming through the house, running through the house. And I remember when I was a kid, my mother was the first woman that I ever lost respect for, right? I remember seeing all those guys come through and I said, fuck women. Like they're hoes. Like my mother, if my mom's a hoe, everyone's a hoe, right?
Mhm.
And it just so happened that when I was in school, all girls were hoes. Growing up, all girls were hoes. Like I never had real good women around me, so I just kind of thought girls. And even in reality, the good girls can also be hoes. But I think
They
that's
just
one.
low-key with it.
Listen, if you have kids and you're a single mother, you're leftovers. You're leftovers, guys. And you know it's the opposite with men. Guys can kind of get away with that shit. That's literally like the one thing that guys benefit from. Is that we can have kids and essentially
Yes.
not really be a turnoff in society. Like I can go out right now and not have to worry about coming home because my kids have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know this will never happen, but ladies, if you have a kid, lower your standards.
Lower them.
They won't. Most women still think they can command the same shit they did before the kid, before the stretch marks. Ladies, you got to lower your standards. A lot of these, I told y'all this, when we turn in 50s, 60s, there's gonna be some houses of just all these single women that don't have any families, or maybe they have kids, and then the kids are gonna have to raise or take care of their mom because they didn't actually want to get remarried. It's gonna be bad, bro.
Great point. So listen, this is how crazy the agenda is right now, right? They did a study and they said that by 2030, more than half of the population of women are gonna be single and unmarried. And they felt so confident about this study that the companies started deciding what they were going to invest into. So they were going to invest into like wine, you know, cat toys, you know, all this shit that single women buy because they understand that the way we're going in today's society by the year 2030, most women aren't even going to want to get married.
Yeah, no, because I commented like on Instagram, I commented like something on this post that like was talking about baby mamas, and I said like, I would never want to be a baby mama. All these baby mamas were flaming me, telling me, "Oh, you're a hater. You're rude. I'm a great mother to my kid." I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that. And like all these other women were like, "Well, I'm fine. Like I'm fine with how I am." And that's the problem.
Well, and so back to what I was saying is that because they did the study and they really, based off the last like 30 years of research that they've done, more women want to be mothers and more women don't want to be mothers and more women don't want to be wives. So they're essentially saying, let's invest now into wines and cat toys and dildos because we understand that this is what women are going to want to buy by 2030, right? And it's crazy how they're essentially predicting what the fuck you guys are going to be able to do. And what
I think the agenda is keep them single, keep them shopping, keep them fat, keep them eating. If we can do that and distract them, we're good.
We're good.
They're
Yeah,
never
go ahead,
gonna
bro.
give a shit.
Nah, you saying 2030?
2030.
That's 7 years away.
7 years away, yeah. Bro,
That's scary for women.
It's
now?
scary
Like-
as fuck, bro. Look, there's these big companies that are deciding what they're gonna, because everybody's thinking about money. They're like, what are we gonna invest into right now so that in the year 2030 we can monetize off these women? Because that's how serious they take the fact that women are just declining, bro. Like women don't want to get married, they want to be independent, they want to have cats, they want to have dogs, they don't want to be mothers. So they're like, okay, cool. Well, what does a single independent woman with a cat want?
And nobody likes your
bad bitch alert. Right?
Nobody likes your fucking cat, like, or your dog. Like I was dating a girl, her cat scratched up one of my $400 fucking
I was
jackets.
scratched right here. I was scratched right here.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. And if you're a guy with a cat, even fucking worse, bro. You got a fucking problem, bro.
Hey, yeah.
If you're a guy with a cat, man, that just screams red flags right there.
That screams green flags.
Green
So all the
flag,
girls gonna
okay.
fuck.
Basil, you have a cat?
Basil.
Yeah, Basil has a little.
Hold on. Curtis got a cat too.
Whoa.
We're not gonna do that. Yeah, he's exposing niggas.
Okay. Listen, man. Any other super chats, real quick?
I know that's all right now.
Shout out to the
No,
chat,
but
man.
we do have one
We-
comment that everybody's talking about in the chat
What's
right
up?
now,
Uh-oh,
which
what's going on?
was it's sad how sex workers are shamed for what they do, but things like birthdays and some celebrations, that's where people go to
Yes.
spend their money.
Okay,
on.
who said that?
Kaya.
Kaya. Shout out to Kaya, man. That was a good chat right there. I don't think I've seen Kaya before, so welcome to the show. You know what? That is kind of funny that she mentions that because we don't necessarily talk shit about strippers, but it's not something that we would recommend women to do for a living, right? But yet today for your birthday party, what do you want to go do?
We're going to the
So aren't you being a little bit of a hypocrite?
That's a good point right there.
Yeah.
God, okay. Well,
So
first of all,
we could
I
have
think
done
the-
dinner.
I
We
think
could have
the
done
strip
anything.
club is the most degenerate thing ever. But guess what? That's going to be the funnest shit ever.
So
Yeah,
isn't
but
that so? Don't you think that's why maybe girls choose to do that for a living? Because
fun?
think about it, not
Those
because
girls
it's fun.
don't have fun.
No, not because it's fun. Because
What are you
you're gonna
talking
go
about? They have
out.
fun.
You're gonna
Nah,
go
they
out
popping pills
tonight,
drinking.
and you're gonna spend money on those girls because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
And there's a person out there that's their birthday every fucking day.
Mhm.
So those girls are making that money every
Mhm.
fucking night because of
Mhm.
people like you that choose to
Yeah.
go and
I
celebrate
didn't
things
tell
like
them.
that
Hold
I'm
on
not
their
gonna
They
lie.
chose.
on
They
special
chose not to
occasions.
respect themselves. They
Nah.
chose to give
But-
their body.
But wouldn't you? But
Basil, you're-
essentially, wouldn't you be putting like
He's
wood in the
enabling
fire?
them. He's enabling them. Yeah, you're enabling their work. That's what you're doing. I'm actually very disappointed in you.
I'm happy
Hey,
Basil's
I'm-
coming.
Those-
Basil,
I'm
look,
actually very disappointed because we could think about it. We could have gone to dinner. We could have gone like to a painting
there's
place.
nothing wrong with seeing some ass and titties, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta go and see it sometimes.
but then you come over here and you talk to the girls about, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that.
Exactly.
But you incentivize.
They
two
already
people.
hold on. Those girls are already there. They can make their own decision based on upon what I tell them.
Basil, I think maybe we should just go to Dave and Buster's.
why do guys get a stripper?
Dude, don't get at me for David
Wait,
Buster.
wait.
Guys, I love David.
Maybe we should just go to Dave and Buster's. Chat. If the chat, let's do a poll. If the chat wants to do Dave and Buster's, we'll just do Dave and Buster's.
Dude, it's
that.
so much
It
fun.
was
I
just
spent all
fun.
my birthdays at David Buster's.
Yo, but okay, but do you understand what she's saying though?
Mhm.
So, and I think this is for all of us, right?
But hold on. But I love strippers.
Me too.
Okay, but when they come on here, you don't tell them that you love them. You
No,
tell them that.
I tell them they're not going to get a good man because of their occupation.
Okay. Again, I think
I'm
if the,
just saying
if the
they're
chat
telling the
agrees with
truth.
me, I'm more than happy to do Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Basil's keeping
Yes,
it 1,000
chat,
with him.
let's go.
Yeah. No, but listen. Let's all jokes aside. What's that?
We got
Dr.
Dr.
Kish?
Kish.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, do you think the average girl can be a successful boss babe? Everything is more expensive. I see girls at work not being able to afford anything more than ramen noodles to eat at lunch.
Shout out to Dr. Kish for being back from the dead.
Mm.
We miss you, brother.
out
Can
Dr.
you do me a
Kish.
favor and read this one?
Yo, he's actually coming to the podcast next Thursday.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Shout out to Dr.
Word.
Kish, man.
Says-
Appreciate you.
Says, fellas, do you think the average girl can be a successful boss babe? Everything is more expensive. I see girls at work not being able to afford anything more than ramen noodles to eat at lunch.
Yo, it's so good to see Dr. Kish on the chat, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't
man.
seen him in
And
a
by the
while.
way, he's a doctor, so his
Yeah, he's a real
coworkers
doctor.
that he's talking about, those are people with degrees
Okay,
that
yeah.
actually like have a regular living job.
Yeah, let me touch on that real quick. So, Dr. Kish, I would say a lot of girls think they're boss babes, but they're not really boss babes. I meet a lot of girls who are making $15 an hour, $18 an hour. They're not making shit,
Mhm.
and they call themselves a boss babe. So, there's a lot of girls out here running around trying to act like they're boss babes, but they're really not. If you are a boss babe or were a boss babe, I would say you actually own a company.
Mhm.
Most of these women do not own a company. They don't have an LLC. They're talking about they're a boss babe because they make decent money. So
Okay.
first we have to define what the fucking a boss babe is.
Mhm.
But secondly, I don't think that any of them are gonna ever be successful. I think a woman's success is centered around getting a man and securing a man. Just because she gets money, it's a masculine trait. No one gives a shit.
I really love how Dr. Kish always gives us like really good questions.
It's
I-
like deep thinking questions.
Listen, I don't think that a woman can really be a boss babe because even the girls that become CEOs of companies, they're never ever truly happy, bro. You know, and it's almost I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it, and I don't think you should want to do it. I think as a woman, I've said this before. I think as a woman, if I was a woman, and there's two different things I would do. If I wanted to secure a husband, I would be the best woman I could, and I would let my husband do whatever the fuck he wanted. I legit would. As long as he's providing for me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would literally say, go do what you want. Don't bring any diseases home. Don't bring any kids home, right?
Mhm.
And wear condoms. But I legit, because
How much does he have to make?
I'd be a bad bitch. So he would have to make like at least 200K a year.
What's the percentage of guys that make 200K a year?
God damn it. They're in a
So if they make less than that,
yeah.
then
they're
you're
in
not
the
going to
top
do that.
10%.
So what are you going to do if they make less than 200K?
But I'm gonna get me one of those top 10%.
He's
so.
gonna manifest it.
I'm gonna No, I'm gonna do it, bro. I will because the thing is the guys in the top 10%, they want a good girl,
Mhm.
but the good girls they find good girls, but they're always complaining about other girls.
Okay, so how are you going to get that?
I would
how you
go up
gonna
to them and say,
Where at?
I'd probably go to Brickle. I'd probably go to Brickle and I'd just be like, listen, man, obviously, I'd have to court them and vet them and all that. But eventually, if it got serious, I'd be like, listen, I don't care about the shit that most girls care about.
Mhm.
Or if I was a female, I'd be the total opposite of that, and I'd just be a fucking slut. I would be a slutty ass bitch. I would be slutty ass bitch. But then I wouldn't expect a husband. Like, I'd be a realistic slut.
Here's what I would do, bro. I'm gonna give y'all girls some game. It's probably bad advice, but I'm gonna say it anyway. What I would do is I would be a slut till I'm like 20.
No, you can't though.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna be a slut until I'm like 23. And then I'm gonna just stop being a slut and I'm gonna move somewhere. Like if I'm a slut in Miami,
move to a different country.
I'm gonna move to a different country or a different state where no guys know I'm a slut, and then I'm just gonna like
lie.
Just
Like,
yeah,
you
exactly.
But don't you think you'll be changed? If
But
you were
why would you
slut
be a
until
slut
you're
until
23?
23 then?
I would pick it. I mean, because once
What
I
age
hit
would you
20,
start?
You just want to have fun?
I would start like 18. Like I would start when I like hit college. I'd
Yeah,
just be a complete
but
slut.
here's a problem with that. Your whole relationship would be based off a lie. And you can sit here and be like, I'll be okay with it, but long term, bro, you know it's a lie, and that's not a good look.
You're right, but I'm
Dr.
just
Kiss
saying.
said God knows.
Yeah, God knows.
God knows.
Yeah, God knows. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would do, man. I don't think you can be a successful boss, babe. I'll let the ladies take this one. What do you think about his question?
No, you can't, because you're gonna be stressed about all this other shit.
You know how many ladies in Miami go on the internet and they're like, oh, bro, like they'll go on in clubs, they're on yachts, posting videos, toasting, shaking ass, and then these girls don't even have money to buy food, bro. Like I see this shit every day. There's a lot of girls that don't have money to buy food, and it's just like you're living day to day, going on a yacht with this guy that maybe paid for you to get on a yacht. Maybe he expected sex. Maybe you gave him sex. Maybe you didn't. But then you're basically hopping from guy to guy just to survive.
And then once they hit like 26, 27, they're not gonna be able to like do that shit anymore.
Oh, depending if they look decent, they still might be able to.
But
eventually that shit catches up to you, right?
What do you think the solution is?
Again, bro, I would pick a decent guy. I would pick a decent guy, and I would just be like, yo, listen, I don't care about the shit that most girls care about. I just want you to give me and my kids a good life. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. I'd make it easier. And I think
But
that
then he would think you're using him.
No, bro, because I'm gonna give the dude
But if
kids.
you
I'm gonna take
wa-
care of the house. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna clean. Like I'm gonna be investing into his shit too. What I'm saying is, I think a lot of guys that get women like that are like, yo, listen, I don't care if you go out and do your thing. Those guys are like, yo, maybe I don't want to go out and do my thing because I have a good woman at home. You know what I mean? But the women that are constantly trying to fight guys on being with other girls, it almost makes the guy want to be with other girls even more.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like when you tell your kid not to do something and they want to do it more. Don't touch this, don't do this. And then like if you let them do it, it's kind of like then they learn the lesson, or maybe they just get tired of it. They're like, a lot of ladies think we're just gonna continuously cheat forever.
Nope.
I agree with what you're saying. If they let you have the threesomes or whatever it is that you want, eventually you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna go to my girl tonight.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, when you get a new car and you're like, oh, I like this shit, let me go, and then a week later you're like, okay, cool, like I did this shit already. You know what I mean? So
but most guys don't get to experience what they want sexually.
That's true.
So I think like in a lot of guys' case,
that's
like,
true.
You get a threesome and you're like, all right, but most dudes, it'll never happen for them.
Guys want
you're fortunate enough. We're fortunate enough to be able to have girls or been able to experience a lot of stuff. Most of these dudes will never get their fantasies.
I agree.
Fulfilled.
Yeah,
Happened to me. Happened
to you too. Okay, cool. And listen, guys,
a couple weeks ago in Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, man. Shout out to Puerto Rico.
PR.
And guys, let me say this, man. I don't necessarily think that I was having this conversation recently with someone, and I like, guys, even though the threesomes are fun, I don't think you really should do that. Like that should not be your goal, guys. Unfortunately for me, I had to experience that to realize it wasn't as important as I thought it was. Threesomes are good, bro, but it's like once you have them, okay, cool, bro. That was fun. You know what I mean? So I hope some of you guys out there, and I know there are some of you guys in the chat that don't care about that type of stuff. Trust me, bro, you're not missing out on much. You're really not missing out on that much. Any other super chats real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
We got AT. He said the unfiltered chat would expose your slutty ways even if you move. You can run, but you can't hide.
You know what? Shout out to AT. He's right about that, bro. It's something about the chat when we have a girl come on here, bro. They figure everything out.
Every girl that comes on here like, I'm a virgin.
Yeah, they're detectives.
Yeah, they're the FBI.
But weren't you giving favors in the bathroom?
Yeah, bro, that was
Oh,
crazy.
what?
Hey, yo, that hot dog
They be
video.
dropping
Yeah, that hot
websites,
dog video
like
was
literally.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
what? You
Yeah,
have no idea.
It's specific things that they say, like the whole like bathroom thing.
Yeah.
Bro, how would you know
The,
that?
the power of the chat is underestimated.
And you know
bro.
what's crazy is right now that we're growing, imagine when we get like 500 people in the chat, bro. That's just
Yeah.
Yo, you know what
fucking
sucked, bro?
crazy,
Because
bro.
then I had to dap the guy up, her boyfriend up after.
Oh yeah.
I
remember.
felt so bad for him.
Oh yeah, the shorty that was right here.
It goes to show
Or
you
over there.
that a woman, this is what I tell women all the time. When you guys come on here and you say, well, my past doesn't matter, her past is coming back to haunt this guy.
Yeah.
This guy has nothing to do with what she did in the bathroom. If she allegedly did or did not do anything in the bathroom. What I'm saying is, let's say she did do something in the bathroom. Well, now she's embarrassing herself and him.
Correct.
And this dude didn't deserve that shit. You know what I mean? So when women come on here and they're like, my past doesn't matter, it matters.
And even if she didn't do it, the fact that it came out just makes him
It
look
matters.
bad. It's like,
Yeah.
bro.
It matters. Like, look, think about it. Like, you were looking at him some type of way just because she got accused of it.
Yeah.
And you didn't even know if it was true or not. So that's just how it goes in society, guys. Any other super chats?
Yo, we got Captain. He says, how can a woman claim that they're an entrepreneur when they have to use their sexuality to
Good
out-earn
fucking question.
most men?
Good question, Captain. Good question. Okay, ladies, go ahead.
That's true. I mean, they can make a lot of money, but it's like a lot of these girls who have their businesses, they have OnlyFans, you know?
Mhm.
So it's like they're at the end still profiting off of men.
Okay, what about you?
I agree with that. I just think work in general is masculine, so you can't really. If you're gonna try and like even up the scale, you have to rely more on like your femininity and like your sexuality as a woman.
Okay. Babe, do you want to go on this one? You want to?
Men are the problem. Okay, because if you're not paying for that, and if you're not telling those girls wouldn't be doing that if men weren't out there paying for that.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's people out there that pay for that, which somebody on the chat actually said it, it's much easier if you go and just pay for it, boom, bow,
Yeah.
that's it, you can smash and done. But if you're out there paying for those things, you're enabling girls to be able to make
I've
that.
never paid
No,
for
no, but that's
pussy.
what you're gonna
No,
do tonight.
I
Though.
ain't never paid for pussy.
No, but I'm saying that's what you're gonna do tonight.
If
What?
you're-
Pay for pussy?
No, you're paying for entertainment. Like you're
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah. So you're enabling that type of act.
If you're enabling
Hold
girls
on.
to make that type of money, doing that type of thing,
Yeah.
you're the problem.
Yeah,
You're
guys,
the problem.
We have to take accountability, man.
Like
We do.
girls wouldn't be
Did
out
I
here
tell-
popping
hold on,
pussy
did I
if
tell
they
her-
weren't making
No,
thousands
you're
of
missing.
money.
You're missing the point. You're missing the
I
point.
understand because I'm the money
Basil,
is so good and
Basil,
there's a
you're
market
you're
for
missing
it
the
that the
point.
girls are gonna go to
Yeah,
the
okay.
club and get the money.
But the problem is, if you can have all those girls at the strip club, if no guys show up, they're gonna be like, "Girl, this
Mhm.
shit,
This
No,
shit
I
ain't worth it.
understand.
I gotta go
I
home."
understand. The demand is so high, so girls go.
Yes,
guys
yes.
go." Yeah.
But
Okay.
Why
thing-
is the
but what
demand
I'm
high?
trying, yeah,
Because
but
of
what I'm
guys.
trying to say is that if a guy wasn't paying for those type of things,
Mhm.
there wouldn't be jobs out there like that.
Agreed.
OnlyFans wouldn't be
agree
the
what you're
most
saying.
paid
Yeah.
website out there in the country.
Agreed.
That would not be a thing.
Yeah.
The reason why those girls make so much money is because there's a lot of people that pay for it.
Yeah.
And they pay good money for it.
Yeah.
So technically, if guys would make okay, let's put it this way. If girls were out here paying for that too, every guy would be on that website.
Okay. On OnlyFans?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. I might be on
Because
that website.
because it would be an easy way of you to make money.
Yeah,
And
oh,
if
yeah.
guys had that option
Wait,
to
hold
do
on.
so,
There are so many girls who make six
so
figures.
you're telling me, shout out to the super chatters,
Super
man.
chat. Repo.
Repo donated $10. Let Basil be a degenerate.
For tonight only, man.
Just
Listen,
for tonight. Just for
if,
tonight.
if you could tell me that I can go on OnlyFans and make $100K by fucking a chick, oh,
Oh,
bro.
right? Come
bro,
on.
No,
you would
just
go
feed
and you would
pictures.
do it.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not gonna lie.
I'm gonna make
No,
my good. I'm gonna
Hey,
make my cool
listen,
150.
man. But see, the
That's what
thing
I'm
is,
saying.
but as a guy, you can do that and not really get judged for that shit.
Eric,
don't-
You might get
Yeah,
even
but
more
how are
clout,
you?
if
Okay,
anything.
but what I'm trying to say is, how are you gonna judge a girl for doing that when it's literal men putting her in that? Well, not putting her in that position, but enabling her to do that.
yeah, Eric.
What's up, bro?
What about the feet pictures? Would you do that?
And I would never. I hate feet. I hate feet. Yeah. I
You sure you don't want to make like some?
David,
No, no, no,
David
no, no,
would
no.
like
No,
David
no,
would subscribe so
No.
quick.
Dude, David will be your most
No.
paid supporter.
You know, it's crazy. David actually messaged me and told me he wasn't gonna be because he was working tonight, so he won't be tuning in. But yeah, bro, I don't fuck with feet. I don't like feet at all, bro.
What? You can make like macaroni art, like the toenail art.
Nah, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Shout out to Repo too, man. Any other super chats real quick?
Yo, we got Lord Peachy just came in. Shout out Lord Peachy. Do you think we will be in a post-apocalyptic future like Mad Max? If so, do you think gender roles will come back?
Okay. I don't think it'll get that bad. I honestly think the biggest threat to the world right now is like if we start a war and we go into like nuclear shit where we're bombing each other with nuclear bombs. I think the world would end really fucking fast if we did that. But I'm not really scared about anything. That was a dope ass movie, by the way. But I do think even if we have like a regular war, women would just naturally go back into their regular roles, which is just to be feminine and be like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? You know, all of a sudden you see all these feminists and all these boss babes go back into what they're supposed to do, which is just to submit. Any other super chats real quick?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I would just, Jakeem, hold on. Can you zoom into this?
We can zoom in on it.
Go back to
Ja-
camera
Curtis,
8. Go to
go.
camera 8, bro. Camera 8.
It's off right now.
It's off.
Yeah,
Okay.
signal's off.
I don't know.
Oh, signal's off.
Hold
I'll show y'all
on,
then.
hold
I
up, bro.
go ahead and show y'all.
God damn it. How can we send this to Curtis?
I'll send it to him.
Joaquin, can you guess?
Oh no, Curtis, I'm just gonna I'm gonna text it to you, bro.
All right.
Real quick. Can you but you won't be able to. I'm gonna put it to on Instagram. I'm gonna give it to you on Instagram.
All right,
okay?
that's cool.
This is
send it to
disgusting,
his.
bro. This
You
is
have to send
disgusting.
it to his Instagram, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm sending it to his. Chat, you guys are gonna want to see this. This is some crazy shit.
Is that what Josh is into?
Yeah. Josh.
Oh, here we go.
I knew
Also,
it.
guys, in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys donate through Streamlabs. The link is pinned at the top of the chat.
Yes,
We need you guys to use that Streamlabs.
the
link.
threshold is $9.99, guys. It cuts us off, and man, we're happy to be here talking to you guys. I actually really like talking to the chat, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Okay, cool. So until Curtis gets that, I don't know if you already got it, bro. Did you get it already?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you want to pull it up real quick?
Yep.
Okay, just so we can talk about Josh for a little
Stop
bit.
it.
Stop
it.
Can you zoom in on that?
Hit
You gotta
Control
be
plus.
fucking kidding me.
Yeah, just if you could zoom in on that a little bit.
There you go.
Okay.
That's good.
Dude, no.
I think Super Santaco likes that a little bit.
Do you really? I mean, bro, if she was like 5'8", I mean, she's not ugly.
So you would
She's
smash.
she's not ugly. No.
you would
Like
hit.
that at that height, I couldn't because bro, she comes up to like my fucking dick.
Right. That's good. That's easy access. You just get head.
Yeah, but bro,
Yo,
Is
I
it the
low-key
proportions? Is it because they have like bigger like
I think
heads
it's
and
something
like
weird about that shit.
Bro, Josh.
they have like bigger heads, smaller arms, like they're built like a baby basically.
Think about it. Like if she sits in a like if I'm driving and she's in a passenger seat,
Swinging
like,
her feet.
like she doesn't even come above the headboard, bro. Like that's just weird.
She needs a car seat. She won't even be able to ride in the front.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, Josh.
I don't
That
think
shit
I don't
don't
look.
turn
I
me
don't.
on,
thi-
bro.
Look, I don't think Josh would.
That
No,
shit
no,
don't
no,
turn me
I
on
did-
at all.
Does it turn you
That
on?
shit does not turn
No?
me on at all, bro.
That doesn't even turn me on. Yo,
Nah.
Josh,
If she looked a little better, bro.
bro, that's a fetish for Josh. That's a fetish, bro.
Yo, every time I see a midget, I said that shit to Josh.
That shit is a bro. So imagine like if we ever go out with Josh and we see a midget.
Yo, if he's holding a midget's hand, I would fucking die. I would die.
Yo, imagine us going out. Imagine we go out tonight and Josh brings a midget. Oh my god, bro, that shit would be
Yo,
crazy.
Josh,
Or
you do
there's
that,
a
you're a
midget
G.
stripper at the club.
Oh my god, bro.
You'll
You
get
know,
all
there
Josh's bread.
there are clubs like that, by the way.
Yeah.
Where they have
I
midget
know.
strippers.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other ones, real quick?
Oh,
There goes Jules.
No, that's all right now.
Okay, that's all.
Josh probably would throw her onto the bed.
Okay. Okay, I have a question for the panel. Is it easier for a woman to submit or for a man to commit? Which one's easier?
A woman to
Woman to
submit.
Yeah.
You think it's easier for a woman to submit?
Yeah. A man choosing commitment is out of their nature, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Like for a man to actually commit to somebody, it's out of their nature. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be hunters and they're supposed to go out there and they get attracted to things. That's in their nature.
Okay.
So to commit to somebody is harder.
Okay.
But a woman is naturally supposed to be submissive.
Yeah, but that's not what's happening in today's age. In
Wow.
today's age, is the opposite.
Yes. Yeah.
So real quick, so which one do you think is
No, I
Easier.
was literally gonna say exactly what she said.
okay? Speaking to
Okay.
the mic, please. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing. What about
easy
you?
to submit.
Okay. What about you, bro? Which one do you think?
I actually agree with the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you okay? You know what? What about you? What do you
I
think?
agree.
You agree? What about you?
I think it's easier for a man to commit
What?
than a woman to
Okay.
submit.
You know what?
Nowadays, that's what I think, bro.
Okay. Steve, thank you for saying that. I actually agree with you. I don't think. I mean, bro, we just talked about the fact that by 2030, more women are gonna be single, not married, not have kids, not be wives, not be mothers, right? Because it's hard to get a woman to submit.
Wait, hold on. So you think more guys would commit to that?
No, I think
to these hoes.
I think it's easier. Think about it, right? The guys that don't want to commit are the top 20%.
Okay, I got
Right?
you. I got you.
So it's easier for the other 80% to commit. It's just you ladies aren't looking at those guys, right? And essentially, you guys aren't looking at those guys because you guys want to date the top 20%. You don't want to submit to the top 20%. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I just think. Let me know what the chat thinks.
Also,
man.
I think it's like what happened with you and Jules. When you see a woman, like it's like, and you know you want her, you got like it's easier for you to,
It's
you know,
true. Yeah.
Correct.
It's
Okay, but think about
A
that.
guy knows what he wants.
Okay, but think about that. I went the whole entire shit. When I met Jules, came in early during the podcast. I want to say maybe like during our third month. Basil,
Yeah.
third month or fourth month. Well, I think it was like third month, right? Let me see.
You started in October.
No,
or
no,
what was that
No,
no. It was
no,
at the beginning of the year. So
Four?
she came on our she came on our second. She came in our second month.
Yeah, February.
February?
Yeah. Because remember, in December we hadn't really
That doesn't
started.
really count. Yeah.
Yeah, so bro, she came in the beginning.
Yeah.
And but before that,
Damn.
you saw I was
Holy shit! It
Yeah.
was that quick.
before
Damn,
before
you
that.
crammed that many bitches in a month? Nah, bro. It was in February.
It was
No, it
February.
was.
It
It was. It
was
was the
February.
beginning.
It was the second week of
But
February.
how you gonna tell us when we started talking? No, I know when we started talking. No, I know when we
It
started
was the
talking.
second
But
week
I'm
of
saying
February.
before that, you remember the shit I was doing before that. Yeah, I knew right away. Like I knew right away, and even before I started doing the podcast, when I was working with Fresh and Fit, bro, I was wilding. Okay, so it takes all that to meet a girl that you're like, she's the one. You get me? Guys typically, when was the last time you look at a girl and say she's the one?
Man, it's been years.
And
7 years.
And
8 years.
you see girls all day,
yeah.
right? And when was the last time you've done that?
And forever. I don't think I've done that.
Yeah. So think about it. Like, when was the last time you've done that?
It's been a while. Can I add something to
Yeah.
the whole commitment thing? So my last relationship, we was together for about a year, and you know, she gave me an ultimatum at the end, talking about, you know, hey, we got to move in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wanted to move in.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't ready for it,
Mhm.
and if we didn't move in, she was breaking up. So I
Okay.
was like, all right, keep moving.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ready to commit.
Yeah.
And you should be willing to submit to me when I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like, you know.
But
the
I'm
whole
gonna be
commitment
honest
thing-
with you, and I don't know your relationship with her, but she was never gonna be the one for you.
Right.
At least at that time, because like I said, a guy that really wants the woman, he's intentional about it. I was intentional with her, bro. When I first met her, I was like, yo, I need to know everything. I need a background check. But if you know, you have girls that come on here all the time. They're like, I've been dating my boyfriend for 9 months, and I don't know if I'm the one. I'm like, you're not the one.
And I think if you're not ready to commit to somebody like
Yes.
that, that's not your person.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Women can want to commit all day long, but if a guy doesn't want to commit, it's not fucking happening, bro.
But what did you do? You vetted her. You had to ask her those questions.
Yes.
Because if she did fucked up any part of that,
Yes.
you probably wouldn't have been with her. So you
And-
knew
and
she
he
was the
did it-
one, but
and
you
he
still had to
did
vet
it-
her.
And he did it like he didn't. I was on the show and we weren't talking. Like I was invited as a guest,
Mhm.
and then I watched on the first day.
I remember
The
that.
second day I came and then I was on the show,
Mhm.
and he basically asked me all those questions without me even knowing what his intentions were at first. He wanted the truth.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did you feel after that first show?
I was really the first time he ever told me to come. I did my background check. I watched everything, and then I was like, "Listen, I'll go, but I want to watch it first. I want to see it, like on the back, not sitting on the table. See how it is, and then if I like it, I'll come back the next day. You have my word. I'll come back and I'll sit on the panel." I liked it. I thought it wasn't bad at all, and then I came back and I sat on the panel, and it was nerve-wracking at first because you never really have people talking about those things now, especially if you're young. People don't go to you and they tell you all those things right away.
Yeah.
But I think I always been able to take criticism really well. Like if it's for the better of me and my growth as a person, I will take it really well. So I was able to listen and have a good conversation with you guys right away. And yeah.
So wait, you asked her by way through the show the
Yeah.
questions. You didn't.
No, I mean,
directly-
I was directly too. I was
Okay.
I was direct. I'm always direct, but I did it through the show too. She didn't know I was doing it.
Okay.
And then like I said, after the show, we went straight to it as well. Like I'm just like, yo, I want to know everything. But I had to want to commit at that time. If I didn't want to commit, because here's the thing, women are powerful when it comes to sex. You guys have all the power, but after that, I have all the power. And even if we don't have sex, if I don't want to fucking, you have girls that are withholding sex right now for guys that they want to be with. They're like, yo, I'm not gonna have sex with you until you take me seriously, and a guy still won't take her seriously.
So,
Like we had a girl last night call a guy, and she was like, yo, come through, bring a condom, right? And he was like, nah, you ain't ready for me yet.
quick question.
Yeah.
So who dates more with intentions, men or women?
Men.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think women do.
Mm-mm.
I think women do. I just think men control it.
Mm.
Because I think in today's society, you know what? I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
What
Let me know
I
what
think
What
women.
intentions?
Yeah, I think women don't date with intentions anymore because women are not dating somebody to marry anymore. They're dating someone to have somebody to take care of them, pay for things, be next to them. Nobody wants to be alone anymore. So girls will go from guy to guy to have that. And it's not even the person that they see themselves in the future with. Does that make sense?
So I go through the whole like, oh, I knew everything
shit,
about
I
you,
ain't
background
about-
check.
I don't know how to answer
They
that.
did the whole background check, checking everything.
I'm
you
gonna-
know.
Well, I
go
did that
through all
because
that.
I did that because I liked him right away. And again, he was intentional. He got on a phone call with me. Like he was very intentional about everything. And I'm like, dude, like what the hell? Who is that? I was like, who is that? So I started looking at things. But that came from him right away. You know, like people don't act like that nowadays. They don't tell you right away what they want, what they're looking from you. Like that was, and then I was amazed by it. I was like, well, let me find out who he is now. So but girls will go from guy to guy just because they want to have somebody.
Yeah, I want to know what the chat thinks about your question. That's a really good question. I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna stick to my answer, and I'm gonna say I think guys are more intentional. No, I'm sorry. I think women are more intentional. I just think guys are the ones that control it, because I think a lot of times when we think about women, we think about the women that come on the show, right? But there's so many good women out there, and I think they genuinely do want to be in good relationships. But I think guys aren't ready. It's like she said, if I wasn't ready for that, it didn't matter. She could be the perfect woman. If I'm not ready for it, I'm not gonna commit. And so I think guys have that power where you gotta have to want to commit in order for it to work. If she came into my life and I was like, I'm not done being a hoe yet, we would have never been together. Yeah, because she can't come to me and tell me, I like you so much, I think we'd be a great couple. It doesn't fucking matter what you think as a woman. If the guy doesn't want the relationship, you're not gonna have a relationship. Which is why I say guys are the prize. When women come on here, they're like, well, women are I'm like, no, the guy's a prize.
And we got a few chats. We got Brooks in the chat right now.
Go ahead, bro. Shout out to Brooks.
He said men, due to the fact of sharing our resources, that they are more intentional.
1000%.
We
Shout out to Brooks.
We
Yeah.
got iRepo. Women aren't authentic at first.
Yes, Repo. Shout out to Repo, man.
And we got Trey. He says men are far more intentional.
Shout out to Trey.
What up,
Trey,
Trey?
much love to you, bro.
And shout out AT. He said women date with intentions once they are 37 and have 4 baby dads.
AT, man. Shout out to AT. Yeah.
Wait, so I have a question.
yeah.
So when is the time frame for you to find out if a man is going to commit to you or not? Because a lot of girls will wait around for like a long time for a man to commit, and you just never know.
Okay. I'll let the guys take this one. What about you? What do you think? What's the time frame?
I'm gonna do it right away.
Right away?
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
away.
What about you?
Same. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Okay. You're gonna keep it a buck. Okay. What about you?
I don't do it right away. I definitely date a woman for at least, I say, 3 to 6 months before I like say like that's the girl. I still got to do my background check, and I got to also see if she's lying or whatever it is. Maybe with him and her, he just could feel her out a little bit better. But a lot of girls are super like snaky, and they're really good at
That's
masking
true.
it nowadays.
Yeah.
So for me, I definitely at least 3 to 6 months before I can just take you serious. And
Yeah.
also, I'll say you ladies need to put a time limit on it. Put a time limit on
Yes.
how long you're wait.
100%.
That's the problem with a lot of ladies, is that they don't really have a time limit on their time with the guy. I mean, I'm not saying go out bang a bunch of dudes, but you got to say, you know what, in 6 months or 3 months, I'm gonna pop the question. Where's this going? All that kind of stuff. A lot of ladies will wait a year, 2
Yeah.
years, whatever it is, and he's just fucking you.
And a lot of ladies will actually wait to act like somebody worth being in a relationship too.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, if he doesn't do it first, then I'm not gonna act like that. I'm not gonna take care of him or whatever the hell it is. when I first met you, I think the first day I walked into your place, I was washing dishes. I was putting shit back into place. Like that was my intention right away. I was like, like that's the person I want to be to you. So girls will wait to do all of that until somebody is like, oh, okay, now he's taking me serious. Now I'm gonna start doing all that. But how do you expect a man to take you serious
They'll
if
go
you show
shake ass in the club
if
and
you
be like,
don't
"I'll
show
stop."
any values for him to do that?
Yeah. Also, too, to something you said, I didn't commit right away. I just let her know that I was serious about committing right away. Right.
Okay.
So there's a difference. Committing right away is risky as a guy because now you're just giving all your resources. I said, hey, listen, I like you. I would love to commit to you, but I got to get to know you. And so that's what I did for the first month. Straight background checks. You know, we're looking at friends, we're looking at families, we're looking at your old job, we're looking at your followers. I'm looking at everything, right? And then, you know, like it wasn't perfect, bro. One of the main things that me and her struggled is that, you know, she used to be a bartender, and the fact that, you know, being a bartender, you're a very friendly person. I was like, yeah, bro, that's not happening. I don't give a fuck if it's a girl or a guy. Like you cannot sit here and just like be like, hey, how are you to everybody? That's not a good look. So you definitely can't just commit. You have to make sure that the person you're committing to is worth it, but be intentional, right? Because let's say I wasn't intentional. Let's say Jules was talking to another person. Well, now she's going to continue talking to that person because she doesn't know if I'm being intentional or not. So why would she cut off somebody else if I'm not being intentional about it? So guys, if you really do care about this girl, if you want to be with her, let her know I'm intentional about you. If you're talking to anybody else, let them know that you're talking to me.
When I said like right away, I felt like all that, I already vetted all that. I already ran through all those options, you know, where is she talking to somebody else?
Speaking to the mic, yeah.
I'm sorry. Where she works at, you know, all these things. I already looked through all that.
Okay.
So then,
well, see, the difference between me and you is when I met her, the first time I met her, I did it like right away. Like it was something about her. I remember like where she parked. I remember how she got out the car. I remember what she was wearing. I remember everything, bro. And I remember telling her, like, in my head, I was like, yo, I like this girl. Because I had already seen her on Instagram, right? But when I saw her in real life, I was like, okay, cool. Like, you ever see somebody on Instagram and then you see them in person, you're like, yo, this person's ugly.
Catfish.
Right? But like, when I saw her on Instagram, I thought she was attractive. But in person, it was like, whoa. You know what I mean? It was the opposite. So, yeah, I was just very intentional, bro. But you might have gotten to know her before and then got intentional about her. So right. Yeah.
Well, don't you know after the first day, like if you want to keep trying to take her serious or not?
Yeah, as a guy,
because that's what
okay.
I mean.
So
like,
I would say guys have different categories. We have the girl that we just want to fuck category. We have the girl that maybe we do want to fuck, but maybe she's not gonna give it up. So we could maybe just like be text friends with her, right? Maybe every now and then, and she'll give you just enough to talk to her, right? And you know, maybe under the right circumstances you'll fuck, but most likely like you're not gonna give all your time and energy to her. And then you have the girls that you're like, I would really change my life for her, but I don't know if she's worth it. So I think as men we have different categories, and I think most girls fall under the I just want to fuck category. That's and then true. You know, because I don't think like for me personally, I don't benefit from having girlfriends. And when I say girlfriends, I mean friends that are girls. But then almost no one ever falls into the I want to take her seriously. I would change my life for her.
You know, that's a rarity.
Yeah, that's super rare.
We got a super chat from
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
It says, ladies, at what age are you ready for marriage?
Okay, ladies.
Right now.
Right now?
Whoa,
damn, no pressure.
Whoa,
Shout out to
Jules.
Because. Okay, right now. What about you? What
I'm
age?
like 25.
25? How old are you right now?
I'm about to be 20.
Okay. What about you? What age?
I used to say 22, but now I'll say 24.
How old are you?
21.
Yeah. So 22. She's like, I'm gonna give myself some more time.
A little bit more.
Okay. That's a good question because shout out to you. Any other ones?
Yeah, we got another one from AT. Eric, you say to make a guy wait for a year for box.
Yes.
Do you think a high value guy is going to wait a year for box? And if he does, will he respect her? And should the guy still be paying for dates that long?
AT put me on a spot right here.
Hey.
Okay. Shout out to AT, man. I do think that women should wait for a year. The reason why is that I've said this multiple times. Most guys won't wait a month. So if you make a guy wait a year, you know, you're going to find out real quick if he's really intentional about being with you or if he's intentional about having sex with you, right? Some guys fall in love and some guys fall in lust. Those are two different things. You can't sit here and confuse those two, right? Would a high value man wait a year?
I think it would.
I think
A true high value guy, someone like Tristan Tate, he's talked about this before.
listen, At, that's a good question,
Eric,
bro.
you say to make a guy wait a year for boss.
Okay.
So
cool.
it's like, okay.
So basically, Tristan Tate, he said this.
Hold on, real quick. Let me finish.
Should
So
the guy still be paying for dates for that long?
So I would say for the right girl, I would wait for the right girl. And the thing is, bro,
It's so hard to find that.
It's
right girl.
hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like if she's a virgin, I'll wait. Even like Tristan Tate said, he's like, bro, if she's a virgin, she clearly has value. So I'll keep taking her on dates, but I'm still doing my own thing on the backside.
You're still smashing.
Yeah,
girls,
I'm
bro.
still fucking
Yeah.
girls, but I'll take you on dates here and
Yeah.
there every time I come back.
At, it's not like I'm gonna pause everything. You know what I mean? Now, if she's that valuable, yes, eventually I'm planning long-term marriage and stuff like that. But bro, I personally, women like that don't really exist, bro. I'm telling you, like they don't really exist. And if they do, the top guys are already with that girl. If we're being honest, At.
Yo, there's people that pay millions for a virgin.
Millions. There's guys that will literally go up to your family and say, listen, I like your daughter. Your daughter's a virgin. She's a good woman. I think I can have a future with her. How much you want?
You know what's crazy? Guys can tell. Like guys can tell a girl. We talked about this before. If she has low body count or she's a virgin, like it's just a different. It's just the way she acts. You know what I mean? Like
Good point.
It really is.
Yes.
Like a lot of women come on the show and they're like, you really want a virgin? They can't believe that we would want it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
Why would you want a virgin? Why would you want her?
Yeah.
And there's girls on here that come and say, I'm a virgin. And then
And you know they have their
Girl.
whole tits out. They have
virgins
their
don't
tits
talk
out,
about
their
sex.
ass
What are
out.
you talking about?
No, we had a girl on here say she was a virgin, and then she was like, oh, but I wouldn't like that. And like we were talking about some of the session, she was like, oh, I wouldn't like that. And I'm like, how would you fucking know that? Like, how would you know you wouldn't like
Nah,
that?
she was capping. We knew she was capping.
Hey, yo, At has a follow-up question. He said, would you still be paying for dates
Oh yes,
For the whole year.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. Again,
while
listen.
waiting?
Again, while waiting, yes, I'm gonna treat this girl good. Again, bro, it's rare. You're talking about a diamond here. You're talking like guys know. It's like you said, a girl can lie to you about your body count. Let's say you're dating a girl and she says my body count's 8. Her body count's really 88. Okay, cool. You never really know if she's telling the truth, but her body, her actions, the way she fucks, the way she cares, even the way she walks, the way her attitude, you can tell. Like women that are virgins, bro, they're very innocent, like, right? They're shy women, you know, like they don't really know what it's like to sleep with men. So like everything's kind of like embarrassing, you know what I mean? Everything's shy, and women that have body counts, bro, they're out there. They're proud, they're bold, like their posture changes.
You know what it is? The same way we talk about women, we ask them, do you want a guy with a 0 body count? And then and we always use the example. Do you want him asking you to grab your ass this way, this, do this, slap your, whatever it is? The woman would be doing that to you when she's a virgin.
Yeah.
Like, do you like that? So we know
100%.
If she just goes to town on your dick, like you already know she's definitely been around the block.
And I think
She'll
that's,
ask questions.
I think that's one of the worst things too, is like when you have a girl. Shout out to Super Chats, man.
We got JT.
JT in the building. Shout out to JT.
$9.99. There can only be one T in this live chat, and it's me, devilish face. But my question would be, why do girls say they like guys who are 6 but will date guys shorter than that?
Okay.
Me being an exception. I'm 6 feet 3 inches.
Oh, shout out to you for the paragraph, homie. Real quick, let me finish this thought real quick. There's something so beautiful about a girl who's an actual virgin. I'm telling you, bro. I've seen these girls, and there's something about you as a man, even though you know she's never had sex, you just want to fucking protect this girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you guys ever seen the Bambi movie? You ever seen like how fucking innocent that little thing look? It just looks so stupid, right? Like it was just falling on itself and shit. Like it's something about men that we just want to be like I've met virgins that wanted me to take the virginity, and I was like, I can't. I can't. Like you're so innocent, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Why you didn't? You knew you weren't going to be a good guy at the time.
I knew I wasn't. I wasn't trying to commit. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to be. And then also, I didn't want to experience the whole like popping cherry thing. I didn't really. Some guys get turned on by that. I don't. You know.
Yo, I think any guy that has a little bit of dignity, if he meets a virgin, he's not, and he's like on his whole shit.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna want it.
That's me. I was on my whole shit, and I was like, You're gonna think about me for the rest of your life, in a bad way. So I was like, nah, I'm good. Okay,
she ended up becoming like a slut if you just dip on her.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, she ended up losing it eventually, but not to me. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and read that super chat real quick, bro.
The one from JT.
JT, yeah.
Hang on one sec.
Or you can read
He's-
it. I think it pops
yeah.
up on you, right?
It's
No, that
over.
was- that
It's
was
over
on
here on the
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Okay.
Yeah, it said there can only be one T in this live chat, and it's me. My question would be, why do girls say they like guys who are 6 foot but will date guys who are shorter than that?
Mhm.
Me being an exception, I'm 6'3".
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to JC.
They're fighting in the comments.
They're fighting. Okay.
They're like they're the one sending super chats, but they're both sending.
okay, all right. Okay, guys. Ladies, do you want to answer this one? I think it's very easy to answer. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like, honestly, for me, like, height's not super important. But
Mhm.
I mean, girls who say like they want a guy who's 6'3", but then end up dating a guy who's like 5'11", 5'10", it's
Mhm.
like he's the one who like wanted to be with them, you know? The guy who was like 6'3" didn't want to
Okay.
date them.
Good point. What about you?
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think most women end up compromising the like things that they've always wanted if it's the right guy.
Yeah.
Or if he's giving them everything they want.
I like the point that you made. The 6'3" guys probably don't want to be with you, right? There's so many women with preferences, but guys that are 6'3",
You
and
get to choose.
if if they're well-rounded, man, if they go to the gym, if they have some sort of finances, bro, they're at the top. These guys can literally cherry pick. I want this one. I want this one. I want all the girls want the same guys. So, essentially the reason why women end up dating shorter guys is because those are the guys that they can attain. Those are the
Right.
guys that are giving them the attention. It's kind of weird, bro. We really are almost like a fucking game, right?
Yeah.
Like dating is a game. It's like the women are always trying to get the best, man. And the men are like, yo, I just want a decent looking chick, but I'll settle for this because she's nice. Like we don't really ask for much.
And she won't talk back.
Yeah. Any other super chats real quick?
Let's see.
Well, I'll add to that real quick though. The game
No,
is
it's just
fucked up because there's average women that think that they're
Good point.
better looking than they really are.
Good
so
point.
now it like skews the whole fucking graph.
And then they come on this show and they get humbled
Good
real
point.
fast.
Yeah. Good
so,
point.
So that's the problem. If women realize like, yo, look, I'm a 5 or I'm a 6.
Yeah.
I can try to fuck this 6'3" guy, but really he's not gonna want me. He'll probably just smash me and toss me to the side. Now I'm gonna go back and date a guy at my level. It would
Mhm.
be cool, but that's not what happens. They
Yeah.
just once they climb that ladder, they're not gonna go back down that ladder.
100%. Yeah. Another thing is that guys are the problem because a 6'3" guy will fuck a girl like you, and you now think you deserve nothing but 6'3" guys.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, it does, because like I've talked to some guys who were like tall, and then for a while I was like, I don't want a guy who's under 6 foot.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're
So-
they're not looking to commit to girls like you. You know what I mean? Or
Wait,
I mean,
so
maybe
you
some
lower
are,
your
but
standards.
What?
You lowered your standards.
Not even that. I just like
But if you wanted a 6 foot guy and then you had to go down,
I
then
just
you gotta lower
don't
your standards,
I just
right?
don't think women are being realistic. Like imagine if me and you sat here and we're like, oh, we deserve 10s, right? Like we deserve Victoria's Secret models.
You look at me like I'm stupid.
But it's like it's not realistic.
and then also it looks stupid. Like me next to like a 6'4", 6'3" guy. I'm 5 feet. That looks stupid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind a Victoria's Secret model, but like I feel like women in a sense kind of do get humbled more than men. Like men aren't looking for the Victoria's Secret models. We're looking for an average girl. Women are always trying to get the best of the best.
Mhm.
And you guys don't even deserve that.
But you
shit.
said women get humbled more than men.
Absolutely, because the top 10% don't want regular girls.
No, well, the majority of guys can't get the regular girls either.
But,
So they get
but that's
humbled
what I'm
more.
saying. But that's the norm. So how are you getting humbled if that's the norm? You know what I
True.
mean? Like women
Sure.
think that they deserve the best.
You're right,
And
you're
so
right.
when they try to get the best, the guys are like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck you.
But the guys already understand.
Yeah.
they can't.
So shout out to the chat, man. The chat's going off. Any other super chats real quick?
No, that's all right.
No supers? Okay, cool. That was a good question, by the way. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna ask another question. Okay, ladies, and this is gonna be a good question for Jules. You know what? We'll start off with Jules. Ladies, if your husband cheated on you, would you give him another chance? We'll start off with Jules on this one.
Why are you asking me that?
So if your
Shit.
husband cheated on you, would you give him another chance?
That face.
Damn, that's hard.
Uh-huh.
That's hard
Why is it hard?
because I don't believe in them.
You don't believe in a guy or in cheating?
In the whole cheating situation.
Uh-huh.
Cheating in what way? Like if y'all discussed
Like
it?
anybody cheats.
But hold
Shit.
on,
No,
if y'all
no, no.
discussed it and said like he said I'm going to sleep with other women and you accepted it, is it cheating?
It always says the same thing.
Well, No, it's not because he was honest
Okay,
with
cool.
you
Okay,
about
okay.
it.
Okay,
So
but
that's not considered cheating.
Just for this situation, let's say you didn't know and I just cheated. Would you give me another chance? Yes or no? No, you wouldn't.
No.
Okay, cool. All right, so you would. All right, cool. So what about you? Would you give your husband another chance? Yes or no?
Yes.
I need you to speak into the mic, please.
Yeah.
Put the mic like this towards your mouth. So put it down like this. You see how I'm doing it?
Bend this
Yes,
Yeah.
bend it out there. Okay, so you would not give him another chance?
No, I would.
You would.
I would.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
Because I've built a life with you, and especially if we have kids, I'm not gonna walk away in hopes of finding better when most likely other guys will cheat too.
The hob. The hob. Have you ever said any slutty shit on here? Has she ever said anything weird on here?
No.
No?
I think she actually talks against her friend.
You
That
know
was a
what?
slut
Shout out to
before.
you. I think someone should wife you up. Good for you.
Well, no.
It's my parents.
Has she said some weird shit on here
She's
before?
done some weird shit.
What, like
before.
what? What you do?
Hey, the locals is popping.
Okay, Basil.
Oh, it's on-
Okay,
Is
Basil.
it on the locals?
Hey.
Locals is
Hey,
popping.
yo, make
Is
sure
it
to
on
tag
the
the
locals?
locals.
Okay.
Shout out to the locals.
Okay. Real quick. What about you? Would you give him another chance? Yes or
The
no?
first time, yes, but after that, no.
Okay. So the first time, yes, you get one strike and you're out. Okay. Jules, do you understand what the Hob said?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
So you would rather break up with me?
Well, guys, to be clear, he has cheated and I stayed. So
Whoa.
Shit.
Whoa. Yo.
Thank you for trying to keep it G. I have already. If it did it again, nah.
Hold
I'm
on.
out.
Okay. You know what? Do me a favor.
Oh.
Exit the chat. Please. Like, hold on. So when did I cheat? Speak into the mic, please.
I think that was back in
I think I know what she's talking
April?
about.
April.
Are you talking
or-
about what I think you're talking
Yeah.
about? Okay. All right. So first of all,
Oh, okay. I want to know. I
So
want to
first-
know. I know it.
you were there when I did that.
Oh, it's my fault.
Nah, it wasn't.
And I
your
found
fault.
out through somebody else, which is even worse.
Okay.
Wait, it was April?
So let me give the chat a little bit of context because the chat doesn't know. Okay.
I'm confused.
And
too.
also, shout out to the chat. I love you guys. Remember, I was here with you guys first.
I
I know you guys for some reason like support Jules heavy, and I get it. She's in the chat all the time. But just to put it out there, if you guys have to pick between me and Jules, who y'all picking? Who y'all
Oh
picking?
my
All
god!
right,
Don't
let me
do
know.
that.
And then okay, so just for some
Don't do
context,
that.
so this was, mind you, this was when me and her were first getting to know each other, and there were some things that I wasn't cool with. I'm like, yo, I'm a very, very strict guy. I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna give you my all, I don't like this, and this. You cannot do any of that and think I'm good with it. So our biggest issue was she's a very you guys see her. She's very, what can I do for you? Can I get you some water? Can I get you some juice? Can I do this? Can I do that? That's just who she is, bro. That's typically I wouldn't see anything wrong with that, but I don't want my woman being accessible to just anybody like that. You know what I mean? You're my woman. So even if you're offering a dude something, chill. Like, you don't have to do that. If the guy like, there was a time where I would tell Ethan in the old studio, I'd be like, yo, Ethan, you give all the guys the drinks,
Yeah.
and Jules can give all the girls the drinks. It's just a matter of respect. Like, a lot of the times, like, guys back in the day, we were doing half women, half men. Those guys don't know me.
Mhm.
So while you're giving a guy water, he could touch you, he could flirt with you, he could say something slick. Like that. That's all shit that I think about. It's all shit that she didn't necessarily think about. So at one point in time, we ended up getting into it, a disagreement. She ended up, going home, and I thought that was it. I thought we were broken up, and it just so happened that the next show, a girl came through, and
But we were still talking. We were
Got
still talking the
you.
entire time. I was making. He was a little sick,
Okay.
so I was making him food and getting him medicine.
Okay, hold on. Let
and
me
making
finish.
a whole little package for him.
Jules, let me finish. So here's the thing. So when she left, look, if we're starting to like stay together
Mhm.
and you leave, I'm looking at that as cool.
It's
Like
raps.
we're about to break up. Now, to be fair, I was getting sick at the time,
Mhm.
and I remember she like was cooking for me and she brought me food.
Yeah, I remember. the
And
situation now.
it just so happened that after the podcast, I did my thing, and then the girl was leaving
Mhm.
and she came. So it happened that quick, guys. It literally happened. It literally, bro. When I tell you guys I was a savage, I used to be a savage. Okay. And yeah, so you know, she calls it cheating. I call it
Wait, was that considered
and then-
cheating?
Exercising options.
Because,
Yeah,
hold on.
because
He
yeah.
was just exercising his options because he told you he's gonna fuck with other girls off jump.
yeah. I mean, she,
No.
she-
We agreed on one thing, and that was threesomes.
Yeah,
and that's
so-
what we have been agreed on a long
Okay, no,
time.
she's right. So
So-
when I met her, I told her straight up. I was like, yo, listen, I'm gonna take you serious, but yeah, I'm gonna still do my thing with other girls. I'm just gonna be respectful about it. You know, like I'll let you know. You know, we'll pick together and shit like that. So, but again, when she left, I saw that as cool. We're not together anymore. Like that's just how men think, ladies.
Yeah, but we
Hold
were
on, hold on,
texting the
hold
whole
on.
entire time.
And that's cool. But when you leave my fucking when you listen,
outta here.
ladies, you have to understand the way men think. Okay, if you leave this castle, you're leaving it open for somebody else. Like that's just the way men think. You can sit here and be like, "Oh no," but you know, I just laughed and I was gonna come. We don't give a fuck about that.
Were you like Jules? Were you like angry?
yeah,
Yeah, she was pissed.
I was.
Yeah,
No,
she
no,
was
not about the situation like before that. Like, were you like talking shit or no?
No,
Nah, we were still talking.
We were still talking.
It was
Yeah.
like cordial.
It was I'm not a confrontational type of person. Like I cry and then I don't want to fight. So my way is just
So,
like having like
think about it like
I
this.
go for a drive.
Did
or some
anyone
shit
say like
that.
we're done?
No.
No, but again, I go off actions, right?
Nobody said we're done, bro.
Listen, I go off actions. Yeah, I don't take people's words for shit. You got to
Uh-huh.
show me, bro. You know. So again, the way I look at it is, if you leave, bro, I don't. But you could have left and went to your ex.
Mhm.
I don't.
You have my location.
I don't think I had it back. I don't think I had it back
Yes, you
then.
did.
No, I don't think I had it back then. But even then, it doesn't matter. Like,
Bruh.
and bro, listen, and listen. For me personally, the way that I work is, if you're with me, you're with me through thick and thin. Like, you can't choose when to fucking leave. You can't choose that you're mad right now and I'm gonna leave. That's not how it works, bro. If you leave, cool. Just understand, I'm gonna do me. You want to come back? I'm doing me. You know what I mean? So that's just personally the way I think.
Oh yeah, because she didn't leave because you did that. She left before that.
No.
Yeah, we got into an argument.
The reason why we got into argument was because she was being friendly.
Okay.
And so me and her got into
I
it.
know the situation.
Yeah. And then I was like, yo, I don't fuck with that. And then she decided to leave. So again, it's like circumstantial, right? Like what happened? Like what led up to this? We got into a fight. She left. I was like, okay, cool. It is what it is, right?
We got some super chats.
You said what?
Can I
Super
say something
chat.
real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna add in, like, if you're so quick to leave, then you're not.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
okay. So the fight
how
that
I
we
feel.
got into was a pretty bad fight. Like things where, you know, when a fight gets really bad, that
Mhm.
it's better if somebody separates that
Mhm.
fight before it gets even worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not the type of person to just act insane. I rather take a time so we can both calm down and talk like regular fucking people instead of just doing crazy shit. Like I'm not like that.
So here's the thing, right? What you guys also have to think about the fact that we were just getting to know each other.
right.
So she doesn't know, like, compared to all the other guys that she had been talking to
Mm.
in the past, I was like the most strict dude she's ever met. You know, like all the other dudes in her life were like, oh my God, I'm just so lucky to be with you. You know what I mean? I was a dude that was like, you're lucky to be with me. You get me? Like, you're not going to do whatever the fuck you want, you know? And it's weird. Like, imagine living your whole life doing whatever you want. And then someone comes in and is like, you can't do that, you know? So, I mean, you know, it was a good way of getting to know each other. But for me personally, as men, when we go through some shit with our girl, we just want to solve it
Yeah.
right there and then. We don't
Tryna
want to
get it.
prolong it. I don't want to talk to you tomorrow about it or 2 days. It blows my mind when couples go into arguments and then they're 2 days later they want to come and revisit it. It's like, bro, I've been mad this whole time. 2 days ago we got into an argument. I'm still mad about that shit. But women for some reason can let that shit go. Like they can live life as if there's nothing going on. So I want to solve shit now. And if we don't solve shit now, okay, cool. Go your separate ways. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, anyways, if you guys want to know anything about me and Jules' relationship, we're gonna write a book about it. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and buy that shit. Any other super chats real quick?
Yeah, we got Captain Caveman. He said to show how rare a virgin is, I'm the oldest in the chat and I've never experienced one. 51.
Holy shit,
Wow.
bro. And shout out to you, bro. 51 years young. And he's never experienced a virgin. How about this though, Captain? Have you ever had the chance to experience a virgin? Because there's a difference, right? Like I had a chance and I didn't take it.
Correct.
Anybody else?
Yeah, we got because we ladies, you're not in the mood, so you keep sex away from your vato. Is he wrong to get it somewhere else?
Good question. Jules, how do you feel about this one?
Well, I would never keep sex away.
You better not.
You want to get into it?
You better not. Okay, go ahead. So you would never do it, but if, let's say hypothetically you did, let's say you felt like you just didn't want to have sex for.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you're depriving him of something and then you get mad for him going somewhere else to get it, that's shit. That's your fault.
Okay, so if you don't give me sex, record this shit, clip it. If you don't give me sex, you're cool with me getting it from someone else.
That is never gonna happen.
Okay, but if it did, you'd be cool with me getting it from someone else.
100%.
Okay, all right, clip that shit, bro. All right, what about you, Dahab?
No, I agree.
You agree with her?
Yeah.
Okay, so get it someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Would you ever do that to your man?
No.
You wouldn't? Okay. What about you?
I'm with Jules and the hub.
Okay. Yo,
Ladies, what if you got sick and you couldn't give
Yeah.
him sex for like a month because you had some sort of like disease or
Oh,
something?
then you got
Can he go and get it somewhere else?
Sure,
it's not
but
your-
like it's not like it's an STD.
No, I'm just saying like.
no.
First of all,
something
if you
happened.
got sick, and well, that's a very tricky question because if you're sick in bed and your man is still
Mhm.
like, oh, you must give me.
Mhm.
First of all, he
That's
does not
real
give a
bad,
fuck.
yeah.
That's
That's
fucked up.
fucked up.
That's
That's what's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Like that man does not give a
Yeah,
fuck about
nah,
you.
we-
But if you're a little sick
If
and
you
you
just have a
can't-
sore throat,
or
you
like
can
yeah,
fuck.
you
Nah.
figure it out, bitch.
Yeah, no, I that's a whole different circumstance. I think in that situation, a guy should obviously, bro, sex.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
yeah.
Come
It's
on.
not that deep.
Now if she's sick for a month,
That's what I'm saying. A
if
month.
she's sick for a month, my
Like
dude,
really sick.
it's
Like
tough.
hold on. So
It-
if she got cancer, like type
come
shit.
on, bro.
Bro,
Why she got?
That- why do you
It's not
fuck on-
cancer. It's
No,
Fuck
no. I
when
want
you
to
have
answer. No,
cancer.
I want y'all to answer now. If
Okay.
you got cancer,
Okay,
if she had cancer, you want to
Um,
go, and she's like, nah, like I can't. Like my
wait, you-
body's.
But that would make you feel better for a little bit. So like, why would you not?
yeah.
You know,
No,
like
just use a
in the
plunger.
moment.
What? A plunger? What
You
the
can't
fuck?
pull her hair. Just use a plunger.
Oh,
Oh
well,
no, that's
look,
not what I meant.
What?
You're talking about if she,
No, like
if
I-
she loses her hair from cancer.
Yeah. Just...
bro, that's
Oh,
so disrespectful. right
Sorry,
there.
that was kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Yo, you're getting canceled.
Yeah. Okay.
Ride that unicorn.
I
No,
can't even
no.
laugh at this right now.
Okay. Any other super chats?
No, that's all right now.
That's all of them. Okay, cool. Damn, man, this has been a fucking lit ass show.
Apparently, people will buy our book.
Really?
Yeah.
Our book. Okay. What would we call it? Jules emotional leaves the castle. Emotions leave the castle. I don't know. We name it some
Dude.
crazy shit.
He said
Like,
she-
wait, can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you know what? No, I already know. Because women always run, bro. You know, and she's not confrontational at all. Like she would run. I remember, bro.
I
she-
start crying, and
Yeah.
I just want to go. And I'm
She would just run, bro.
Don't
But
talk to me.
but I would say, first of all, that's lack of communication, right? The
Yeah,
fact that
100%.
you can't form words to communicate with your significant other is a horrible sign. Like that's a red sign. It's probably a defense mechanism, right? And in general, I think dating people like that is probably not even a good idea, to be honest. Like that shit's stressful as fuck, bro. I think you should be able to talk like adults.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I left during that time. It was because it was just a way too heated argument. Everybody on this table has had a heated argument with somebody that you know.
Speaking
it's
to the
gonna-
mic, please.
You know it's gonna get really bad if somebody doesn't
Yeah.
leave. So you know exactly what that position is, and I'm not the type to throw tables or nothing like that. So for me, is
I'll say
Um,
I'll say this. You learn a lot about somebody after your first big argument.
yes,
You got to go through like some
yes,
arguments with people
yes.
to see like a lot of guys they get in relationships with women. That's why I take 3 to 6 months because I want to see what happens if I get into a big fight. Does she actually go and fuck some other dude or what it is? So I think a lot of guys look. I know you like Eric said. You'll know she's the one, but he didn't commit right away. So you still gotta see what happens because there's a lot of girls that get mad at you. They're texting dude right on Tinder
right away.
smash another dude, whatever it is. So
And listen, I think that's a good point. Is that when women break up with you, bro, they have 8 dudes waiting, bro.
yeah,
They have 8
we ain't
dudes
got
waiting,
shit.
bro. We don't have that. I break up with her right now. I have to be the
You
one.
got bitches waiting too.
Okay,
It's
listen.
not that easy though.
listen. Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. There's some chicks out there that would be waiting for me, but I would have to reach out to them. Like, right? Like they would never reach out to me and be like, "So you single now?" Like it doesn't happen like that for us. I would have to reach out to them and be like, "Yo, by the way, you want to hang out? You know what I mean? Like, you busy?" But for
Right.
girls, it's a never-ending attention, DMs. Yo, yesterday we did the shit. I should have done it today in today's show, where we asked the girls to send us like the most simpiest messages, bro, it's ridiculous. The girl that was sitting here, her DMs were crazy.
The
Like,
OnlyFans girl.
bro, you guys have your request bar is just constantly filling up. My request bar, like I get some weird, like, how the fuck am I included in these weird chats that I don't
I know
even
you're talking
know these
about. I know
people? Like I
exactly
get some
what you're
weird shit. Like I don't ever
Or like trolls or some shit.
yeah, I never get girls that are just like, yo, you're sexy. Let me fuck. Like it
But
doesn't happen.
the only
like that.
thing that happens is a girl following, or in
Yeah.
all the photos. But
Yeah.
bro, they're not
Yeah,
sliding.
it's just not like that for men and women. Okay, if we don't have any other chats, man,
we got a video.
we got a video. Oh, let's react to that video real quick. Shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys. Let's react to that video real quick.
Yes, sir. One sec.
And then I think we have like one more question I'll ask. Go ahead. It's on mute.
You just need a kid. That's like the wrong thing
At
to
what
say.
point in your life did they tell you this? Now, or
My
when you were
whole
younger?
life. My whole life.
You don't need a man. You need a kid.
Yeah.
What is
She's
that?
like, you know, you don't need a man. You just every woman needs a child, but she doesn't really need a man. But I think that's like the wrong advice to tell women. I think it's the opposite. I don't know if women need men, but they definitely need a man if they want a child. My parents.
Fair use.
Okay,
Fair use.
fair use. Imagine if I sit here and said, I don't think men need women. Like, come on, man. That's just common sense, bro. We need each other. It's so
Yeah.
annoying to hear women say that shit, bro.
There's a lot of women out here nowadays, guys, that they just want to have a baby. They hit their 30s and now they're like, shit, I actually do want to be single and raise cats, but I need a guy. So a lot of guys are getting played and they're actually, the women are purposely putting themselves in position to get pregnant so they can have the kid, leave the guy, and then get the kid. So what she's saying is there's partly a lot of women out here that are doing it. They're finessing guys and they'll find a higher value guy, or maybe like a guy that at least has his shit together because she knows, you know what? He's a good guy, right? This is why they look for the good guys when they're in their 30s. A lot of them either want to be with that guy or they just want the kid, bro. I really do believe there's some women that just want that baby. And then it's like, all right, whatever happens after this, I don't give a fuck. That's the truth.
So this is what I'll say about women, right? I don't think a woman can truly love a man. At least not most women. When I think about like pure love, that unconditional, I'll love you even after you die love, I don't think women really have that. I don't think they can ever really learn that. And the reason why I say that is because they're hypergamous. Like, I guarantee you, bro, and I'll say this in front of Jules, if me and her broke up, or even if we didn't break up, like if there was a chance that maybe she could fucking date like a billionaire or something, and he was just like more attractive than me, maybe he was a little taller than me, he was better built than me, he just had everything together, a good family, even if she didn't go with him, there'd be a part of her that would be interested in the thought of it, right? Well, what if I did go with him, right? How would my life be if I did go with him? And I think that men don't deal with those issues. Like fucking, I don't know, Angelina Jolie could walk in here in her prime, and I know she's a multi-millionaire and she has all this shit, and like there would be no part of me that would be like, I wonder what life would be with her.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't care about that.
If something were to happen to you,
Mhm.
whatever, that you just, death, whatever,
Yeah.
do you think Jules would find another guy? Like, do you think she
Yeah.
would? You don't think so? Basically, you're saying she's not gonna wait and sob forever.
No.
She's gonna find another guy.
We've
How
had.
are they answering this shit for me?
Hold on.
Because I want to know his
Shit.
opinion.
Hold on. We've had conversations like this before. Like, sometimes you date someone and you just casually start talking about some stupid shit.
Mhm.
We've had and her answer is, nah, I'll wait. Like, I'll miss you and I love you. And my thing is, you can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, but grief is something that people don't understand.
but
Grief takes a long
he
time.
wasn't
to heal.
talking about grief. He's saying eventually, would you expect her? And of course, and I wouldn't be up there like mad about it, because I would understand. Like, I would want you to move on eventually. Like, if your significant other dies, I don't expect you to like be depressed for the rest of your life or be sad. Like, eventually, yeah, bro, you move on.
Yeah, but let's say we're married. I already gave myself to you on marriage. So why would I go and give myself to someone else?
Listen, women that are married and then become widowed and then they don't like remarry, that's admirable. I love it. That's beautiful. I wish at least everybody would be that way. Realistically, I give her like a year and a half. Realistic.
How?
if that, to be honest, because here's what happens, right? Yes, you'll keep my memory, but bro, eventually life goes on. It does. Like you can't sit here.
Right now.
A
Bro,
year and a half is a long ass
Bro,
time.
like,
A year and a
that-
half is
I-
nothing.
How long do you give
I
yourself? How long
I
do you
said
give
if
yourself?
that, which means that I don't even know if I'd give her that.
Dude, like if we're married and he dies,
No. It would be circumstantial. Like maybe if we had a kid, it would take you longer. Again, everything changes when you have
Yeah.
kids. But if we were just married and I just died,
Yeah,
bro, you're too young. Maybe if you were in your 30s, like mid 30s, 40s, because then now you can't really find somebody that quick, right? But right now, in your prime, fuck no, bro.
And
They would-
she's thinking now, like now,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And-
This is
and
where our brains.
This is the problem with men and women is that women
Yeah.
think emotionally. Right now, she thinks she would grieve me for the rest of her life.
right.
But a year and a half from now,
Subject. to
you know,
change.
when well, you know, I don't know. I was gonna say Julio, but maybe she'll date a black guy or a white guy. But when you know, when
He's being serious.
yeah, I'm being dead serious. When you know, Babatunde comes through and he wants to take us to a fucking, you know, to a bar. You know what I mean? Like she might be like, okay, Babatunde, like let's go ahead and, you know, we'll go for a drink, and a drink becomes a date, and then a date, you know, like that's just the way it happens, guys. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be delusional and be like, yeah, she'd mourn me for the rest of my life. No, bro, hell no, it's not gonna happen, bro. Which is why I say that men love harder than women.
I would just focus on work.
Nah,
Work.
you and
Hey,
Babatunde
Jules.
would be.
Bro, shut up.
Baba
Okay.
Tunde.
Baba
He's
Tunde.
Hey,
ruining my
merch,
name
merch.
right
We're
now.
gonna do a Baba Tunde shirt, guys.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah,
how to
but
spell that shit.
I think, and here's the difference. I think with men, we would mourn a woman, and we can have sex and still mourn that woman, because like we're not fucking.
Gosh. You're like, I wish you were my girl, but she dead.
No, dead ass.
Bro, he's speaking fast.
I'm,
Like,
bro,
we're actually being
I'm
serious,
being
y'all.
dead serious. You know,
dark.
you women can laugh at this all you want. I
So
have
if I die, you're fucking the next week.
probably like a month.
My funeral, he's picking someone up.
Nah.
That's wild. That's wild. That's
No,
wild.
that's disrespectful. I would give us like a good month.
Month, dog.
But he would still love the shit
I
out
would-
of
yeah,
you.
but
Jules.
I'm telling
That's
you,
what I'm
he-
saying. He's
Like,
still
bro,
gonna
the
love
first
it.
girl he fucks, he's still thinking about you.
I
He's like,
might say
damn.
your name during sex with her. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like to be honest, like I might just be like, Julie. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's saying that's messed up.
bro. See the chat?
Yo, chat.
Wait,
what's
did the
going on,
chat pick?
Someone said on top of the casket.
Whoa.
Bro, get the
Yo,
fuck
shut
out
up,
of
shut
here.
Hold on. It's only the women in the chat that are saying that.
Hold on, real quick.
The guys
Yo,
are saying it's true.
You know what's crazy? I think we might actually have like 50-50 women and men watching now.
Yes, yes.
So,
yes, it is.
did the chat pick you earlier or me?
What?
Oh, they said you.
I
They
want to
said
know who
you.
they're loyal
They said
to.
you.
They said
Oh, they
me?
said you.
Shout out to the chat, man. We love
Yeah,
you
and
guys.
I understand this is not my show.
Yeah.
So
Look, they humbling you real quick. They
it's
humbling you.
okay.
real
I
quick.
still
So-
love them.
You still love them?
Yeah.
See, now they're gonna want to love you more because you said that.
This is not my show. I got here after
There
they
you
were already here.
Yo,
Okay.
yo, Dom is funny. Dom said Eric in the middle of sex gonna be shout out Jules.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, what about you, brother? What do you think about that? The conversation right there.
Yeah. I would.
No,
I'd
but do
probably
you,
wait a month,
do you
you know,
agree
like-
that
yeah,
you
definitely.
you can still have sex with other women and still be in love with another woman?
Yeah.
I don't think that women can have sex with another man and claim that they're still in love with another man. It doesn't work
Yeah,
that
no.
way.
Yo, I think men can actually love multiple women. I think guys can have multiple relationships with women and love them the same.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I have another question. If we don't have any super chats, no supers.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Ladies, do you wear makeup for yourself or for men? And I'm gonna start off with you.
I like to wear makeup. I mean, like I'm fine without it, but I just like to wear it.
That's good, but that wasn't the question. Do you wear makeup for yourself or do you wear makeup for men?
I like doing my makeup, so for myself.
For yourself. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, no, I would agree. Like sometimes I'll get up at like 2 a.m. and do like the most like dramatic looks.
2
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, but I'm
When
sitting
you're
in my
bored.
room. Like I don't go anywhere. I'll just sit there. I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cute.
But
And
it was
I'm
just
just
for
sitting
yourself?
there.
Literally,
Literally,
we will do
just
our
by
makeup when we're
myself.
bored.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
No.
What about you? You do your makeup for yourself or you do it for
Well, I barely do my makeup anymore.
speaking to the mic, please?
But
Do you do it for yourself or do you do it for others?
I do it because I look more presentable when I do it, and I know that. So I
So you
don't
do it
do
for
it for
others.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. So
You
what
think
about?
you think they do it for men?
Hold on, I'm gonna ask real quick. You do it. You think women do their makeup for themselves or for other people?
How they do it for other people?
Other people. What
Yeah.
about you, bro?
I think they do it for other people.
What about you?
To unpopular belief, I think they do it for themselves because they think it will make them look better and they don't want to be judged as bad. So I think
Okay.
they're doing it for themselves, but in the back end, then it's still for the guy.
Okay, that's a good point. I still think they do it for other people. And there's so many things that support that. Like even coming on the show today, like she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do my makeup." You know what I mean? Like if she didn't really care, she wouldn't care about putting makeup on, right? I love when women say, "Oh, I dress like this for myself. I do makeup for myself." But you only dress and do makeup like that when you're going to the club. You only do your makeup and dress like that when you're going to the fucking bar with your friends. Because if you really did it for yourself, every day when your man got home, you would have your makeup on and you look really nice. You have those heels on and you'd have food. Wait, bro, imagine that. Every single day a guy comes home, your girl's done up, nice little heels, food ready. I don't think there'd be any fucking divorces.
But on the back end, you as her husband don't judge her
Well,
whether she
exactly.
wears makeup or not.
Which is why I'm saying she does it for other people. Because if you as her husband don't judge her, she doesn't have to do her makeup in front of you.
No, but some people do it for their husbands.
But I just
Yeah,
think
but that's rare.
girls
Like-
think they
It's
don't
the
look
minority.
as good.
I'm sorry.
I think girls just do it because they don't look as good.
I
without it.
agree. Women clearly look better with makeup on, but I still think they do it for
I
other
think
people.
I'm arguing semantics.
Yeah, there you go. You love doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, a woman that sits there and says she doesn't do it for a man at all, I think is capping.
Yeah.
I still think
Oh yeah, I
it's,
agree with
it's
that. I
either
agree
you
with
do
that.
it for yourself and a man, or you do it for men. It's not I just do it for myself. I'll
Correct.
never believe a woman that says I just do it for myself.
Correct.
And men are not
because
in
they
the-
want to be
in
the
my
most
brain at
presentable.
all when I do this
But
shit.
what if you do it and you don't go anywhere? Because I've done that before.
But
like-
you're talking about the minority though, and I get it. That might be you.
It's not even the
Like-
minority. I think it's the minority of that certain circumstance because you came on here with your makeup done because
Yeah.
you want
yeah,
to be
but I
look
had it
presentable.
on this morning
No,
and
but
I
you
was
wanna look-
sitting in my room.
So why didn't you take it off before you came?
Because I had it on. Why
Because you
would I
look
take it
more
off?
presentable, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like
So-
I
okay, so
wear
you're-
it regardless.
So you're
of
saying
what
you
I'm
woke
going
up this
to.
morning and just did your makeup. You weren't even planning on going
Swear,
anywhere.
yes.
Really?
Yes, I'll sit there and I'll do it
Okay.
because
And
it's just
then
like
she
it's
FaceTime
like
somebody so you can see it.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
no,
Yeah, you-
not even, I don't FaceTime.
Really?
I don't like FaceTime.
Okay,
I'm so serious.
you
I don't
might
know.
be
I
that
just like to do
small
it.
percentage.
Wait,
of
why
women
don't you
that
like
do.
FaceTime?
I don't like to call people in general.
Yo, you ever
FaceTime
notice
too
that
much
whenever a
work.
girl says anything, Basil's like, "Why don't you like that?"
Yeah, I do
Because there's
FaceTime.
always a deeper meaning
What?
to what they're saying.
I don't think so.
No, I think you just don't like FaceTime because most of the time you're not prepared.
No, I just I don't even like phone calls. Just text me. I don't
Okay.
like. That's too much.
Why don't
work.
you like? Okay. never mind.
No,
I don't
that's
know,
not
I
something
didn't
I'd
know.
ask. I wouldn't have asked that.
Just text me.
Any other super chats, real quick?
Nope, that's all right now.
No, so okay. Shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys. Okay, so that was a good question right there. Listen, man, I want to get to some of the member chats. Do we have any member chats? I really want to shout out to ZM too, man. ZM is very quickly becoming one of my favorite people on here, man. Shout out to you, man.
And shout out to the ladies, shout out to the couples watching, man. You were talking about some couples that were watching that I think it was a couple days ago, but man, it's just good to see that more women are watching. We actually really like the women subscribers because they definitely like even out the chat a little
Yes.
bit. So it's fun.
Yo, who do y'all think judges more? Women judge women more, or men judge the women more?
Women judge other women.
100%.
Okay, because ZM said women wear makeup because they don't want to get judged by other women, not because of
Yeah.
the men.
Yeah, women judge each other way more. You think about it, like guys really don't care.
Yeah,
Listen,
you either ugly.
I
or
would
ugly.
makeup.
I would fuck her with or without makeup. I don't care.
Yeah, I hate makeup, bro.
You know, I mean, yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest. We have these unfiltered cups, guys. Shameless plug. And literally, women come in and they leave all these fucking lipstick stains on these, and it's annoying. I don't know why. It's just like
I have to scrub the fuck out of these
yeah,
cups.
like I hate that shit when women just has makeup going everywhere. It's just another thing that gets on my shirt and shit. I don't really care about it. Every girl I've ever dated wore light makeup to no makeup. I don't know what it is. Bro.
If you wear like a white shirt, yo, I've had girls like
Fucked
try
up.
to hug me, and then all that makeup is just boom right there.
So their face is caked the fuck up.
100%. Yeah. Real quick. Any questions that you have for the panel at all, the ladies or the gentlemen?
Oh no.
No questions. Okay, cool. Listen, man, I want to get your thoughts on the show, and then listen. I also want to give a special shout out to everybody that tuned in today. I know today's Friday. You guys could be doing anything. You guys are sitting here talking to us, super chatting with us. This was really, really refreshing talking to you guys. I appreciate you guys, man, and I love seeing you guys in the chat. Shout out to my man Gold Rex. If I'm not mistaken, you're the gentleman that Jules was talking to me about yesterday. I think she said that you came on here initially after someone did like a reaction video of us.
Oh yeah.
And
I tried to take a screenshot and I couldn't. I told him I was going to.
So you didn't necessarily like us, but I guess you gave us an opportunity and you watched us and you said we weren't that bad. So listen, man, I'm humbled by that. I appreciate that. I think a lot of people, if they really gave us an opportunity and they didn't just go off like a 10-15 second clip, would actually see that we're super
cool. ZM said that she did the same thing.
Really?
She came here not expecting the best.
Okay, so shout out to ZM. Where did ZM come from? Probably
I think it was a reaction video as well.
Okay. Well, that's the thing about reaction videos, bro. We have literally about like 30 YouTubers that did reaction videos. Yeah. So we don't know where they're coming from, but we appreciate you guys.
I'm surprised ZM was watching YouTube.
Oh, she came from UnFiltered.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And listen, man, shout out to those guys, man.
Yeah, she's in the chat. She said UnFiltered.
Okay.
Don't get us a strike.
Yeah. We didn't get a strike. We did some. Anyways, moving on. Shout out to you, ZM. Like I said,
and Gold came from the Moist guy. I hate that.
Moist
name.
Critical. Yeah. Okay. Yo, listen, Moist Critical. I think he's funny. I think the dude. I don't think he's a bad dude, bro. I don't think he's a bad dude.
I can see why people watch him.
Other dudes are funny.
Yeah, I think they're funny too.
I can see why people watch Moist Critical though. I can look at him and say, okay, he's just this weird dude with this monotone voice, and people just are genuinely interested. He looks like fucking Jesus with his long hair, so I'll give him that. Like,
I can't hate him because I love John Wick.
He does look like John Wick.
He looks like John Wick, bro.
Like
I really, John Wick is one of my favorite fucking movies.
And you know what's crazy, bro? The people who see those videos of people reacting or maybe hating or making jokes, they come, they watch the channel, and they go, you know what? So it brings the hate and the engagement, but it also brings some people who subscribe. So
it does.
We appreciate you guys.
But I'm gonna be honest, it really does show me how close-minded people are. Because there's some people that come on and they hate me, and they're like, "He said this about you," and I'm like, "Did you watch the clip? It doesn't fucking matter what the clip. You did this," and I'm like, all right, bro. I'm not wasting my time on that.
Hey, we got one from Miss Opinion. She said, I've been watching and was subscribed under my dude's account, but I'm subscribed to mine now.
Okay, cool. Miss Opinion. Have I seen? I don't think I've seen Miss Opinion before, right?
She's actually new, I think, from the last 3 episodes.
Shout out to Miss Opinion, man. Welcome to the family.
Yo, and to all the ladies in the chat, honestly, ladies, like, listen to what we're saying. Like, Eric was being serious on a lot of those parts. Like, you're gonna learn a lot about men, even though you guys may not like certain questions we ask the ladies. We're trying to help you. A lot of women don't care what the fuck we're saying.
Yeah.
And ladies, we don't know you. We ain't trying to fuck you. We never seen you before. You're behind a computer screen. When we're speaking real shit, take it into account and use that in your dating life, or even if you have a guy.
Someone record her laugh and let's use it as a soundbite.
Yeah. We'll clip it. We'll clip it and we'll do a Jules laugh soundbite.
Shout out Adam Hecker. He said, I came from the Fab and Fit boys.
Fab and Fit. Okay. Shout out to you two. And I've seen Adam, bro. He's funny. Adam is funny.
Shout out Adam in the chat.
Adam is funny, man. We appreciate you guys so much. Listen, man, we're a new channel compared to some of these other people. You gotta understand, like, they've been out for 7 years, 3 years, 5 years. We have months under our belts, guys. So I can only imagine where we're gonna be a few years from now. But one thing about me, I will tell you, I'm a very loyal person. If you rock with us from the start, I'll never forget you, bro.
Yeah, and we got another one from Sammy Soulmate. She said, hey, nice to have made it to a live episode. Sorry I'm late. Any Delulus tonight.
Apparently me.
No.
Oh, yeah. Huh? You missed Jules. She was over here.
Apparently me.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Sammy. We appreciate you coming through, man. Real quick, thoughts on the show. Go ahead.
I missed it.
You
I've
did?
been on for like 4 months.
Welcome back. It's good to see you, man. And it's good to see you. You've come a long way too. Remember when she first came to the?
I don't remember that shit.
Yeah,
she was on some shit. Ethan got her right.
Huh?
I said Ethan got you right.
By the way, guys, I'm working on my boy's vocabulary. Okay.
Hey, it's his birthday, man.
Yeah.
Let what vocabulary do you
No,
use?
it's just that. So he's one of my closest boys, obviously, right? And if you notice, he that was some shit. You know, it's just like 4-letter words. We're working on that. A lot of stuff you guys don't understand is me and Basil will sit down and go over a lot of stuff that we know we have to improve. Vocabulary, articulating ourselves better, not saying you know what I mean? Like,
can you move your arm? This is very
my bad, bro, my bad. There's a lot of things that we're working on, man, and you guys got to keep in mind, we're new to this, guys. We're very new to this, and we're excited, man. And we would not be here without you guys. We would not be here without you guys. So I just can't thank you guys enough. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show?
I really liked it. It was like family dinner time, like talk or something. Like I don't know, it was chill.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy.
yeah, man. It's kind of crazy. We had 4 girls that didn't make it today. All cancellations last minute. Goes to show you here in Miami, girls don't take their words seriously, or overall, most women don't do it. But we appreciate you guys coming through, and thank you for you too for coming through. What about you, Jules? Thoughts on the show?
Thank you guys for the couples counseling section.
Mhm.
We appreciate that. We'll let you guys know whenever the book drops.
Yeah.
If there's any more tips you like to send to us. I'm kidding. It was a good show. I did not expect it to go this way. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Our relationship was the last thing I expected us to be
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
kind of weird talking about like your own relationship.
Tell me about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but there's one thing about me is, bro, I like being transparent, you know. So it's just like I'll talk about it, but I mean, you gotta understand, no relationship's perfect, you know. No, and I honestly wouldn't want it to be perfect. Like it's like you said, you want to go through those things to see what type of person you're dealing with.
Right.
If everything was perfect, I wouldn't know what to expect when we go through some shit, right? So when we're gonna go through some shit, if I've never seen, let's say it went a whole year went by and me and Jules never experienced any type of turmoil, I wouldn't know what to expect. And now I just invested everything into her and she could leave like she did the first month. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that we kind of got all that shit out the way. But overall, you enjoyed the show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And shout out
And,
JT in the chat. He said we're still counting down the days until I'm on the show, and all
Shout
the
out to JC.
and all the US will be tuned in, especially Miami.
Shout out to JT also, man.
Shout out JT.
And you know, shout out to all of you guys for being honest. What about you, brother? Thoughts on the show?
Yeah. What can I say? Thanks for having me. It's different being on this side.
Yeah.
You know? I'm usually behind the screen, so
You don't say much on the chop.
because I'm usually working.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
just
pop
drops.
in,
Yeah,
I
he
just pop
just
in.
drops once
But
or twice.
yeah.
you know,
and
then I'll go
he's-
back and rewatch it. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely I learn every time I'm watching. Actually being here live, you know, I'm always learning something new.
How old are you, bro?
And put that out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm 40.
Okay, 40. So here's what I'll say, right? When I met you, and this is something about men, when we meet each other, energy just tells us like this dude's a good dude, or I got some weird feeling about this guy. But when I met him, it was just such a, and also Curtis. I met Curtis before I met you, but then you know, so it was 1, 2, but you guys had such a genuine, just a really great energy about yourselves, bro. And you can ask her. I don't really like if I meet you and you didn't stand out, you'll probably never stand out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And also sometimes like I'm in a place where I'm meeting so many people at once. Maybe that's why you didn't stand out, because like at the yacht parties and stuff, I'm meeting so many people. And bro, sometimes, bro, also I'm not used to the fact that people are getting to know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went out just recently and some random person just came up and was like, good show. And
that shit is the dopest feeling
and
ever.
it feels great. Like it feels amazing. And she gets happy. But like there's a part of me that's like, I don't know this person. What if I said something he didn't like and he just punched me in my face? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't really get used to the fact that like you are kind of like a public figure.
Yeah.
You know? And when I met you, I got a great feel for you. We text, we're always checking up on each other. It's always respectful. And I honestly, man, I'm glad that I met you, bro. So thank you so much for coming today.
Appreciate it.
And hopefully
it was
it's not
definitely a warm welcoming feeling.
Yeah.
And you brought a gift. We still actually have that
Yes.
in our house
Yeah.
sitting right there.
Yes.
Every time I walk, I'll be like, oh yeah.
and
my boy
hopefully,
cares
bro, this is
about
not the last time you come through. You had something.
Yeah.
you wanna say?
Also, I'm gonna say, just to piggyback a little off of what Eric said, guys. There's a lot of guys out here that want to say what we're saying, but they can't say it.
Mhm.
These guys eat, breathe, and sleep the podcast. You know, even the jobs that we have, we're not gonna necessarily get fired for speaking and saying what we say. So we know there's a lot of guys that are watching that may not ever super chat or may not ever say anything because they're scared or whatever. So I think we need channels like this. We need subscribers and supporters like yourself
Agreed.
who are even bold enough to come on the show, guys. It's not easy to come up here and say what you're saying due to cancel culture and all these things. So we appreciate the chat, bro. We appreciate you guys, and even you guys that aren't necessarily talking, we know you're there. So
Yeah.
still like, comment, subscribe, and share the content with everybody.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys like the video, man. We appreciate it so much.
I'll say one thing. I was one of those guys. Like I was behind, just watching, being scared. Like I want to talk. I know what to say. I wanted to speak up, and it's like you guys are relating with me. You guys are talking to me like I'm going through these things, and you're giving me advice. And it just put yourself out there. Just say something. Hey, say what's up. Just stopping by. And it just leads you on from there. And it's helped me out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, ZM actually said that this was the first ever podcast she has ever watched live. So it's very interesting to see people that have never been on that type of word just to click on it and be like, wow, I come back every time.
Yeah.
And it's not even something that you usually normally do, but it's crazy
Guys,
how you guys do that.
Guys, this space is very young. I know it seems like it's been going on for years and years. There's still a lot of room for this kind of content to grow. And hopefully we can keep getting the word out there, because if you guys think about it, there's not a lot of people doing this. It's super hard, as Eric said, to get girls. We're working on that each and every week. That's why a lot of these other podcasts fail. There's a bunch that try to get girls, but you notice they all fizzle out. It's difficult. So the fact that we're sitting here talking about these topics, having these tough conversations, it's a big deal.
Yeah. And guys, listen, man, there's a lot of people that have dreams and they never pull that trigger. But I'm telling you, when I came down here from Maryland and we started this, I knew it was going to be hard. And there was at one point in time where we had like one viewer, and then, little by little, 2 viewers and 3 viewers. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's today or next year. Without you guys, we would not be here. Like, we would not be here without you guys. And it's crazy that there's some of you guys that I talk to more than my family. Right, like you guys check up on me, and you guys will send me links, or like we'll chat on Instagram. I really do appreciate you guys, man. You guys, shit, it's crazy. Like, bro, yeah. I'm not gonna say too much, man. It really is great to see you guys. And we're a new channel. We're actually doing something soon that I think is gonna make us so different than any other channel. I'm very excited for it. It's gonna take a bit, but yeah, man, if you guys stick through, I promise you guys, we're going to talk more about, how to build yourself up as a man, credit scores. Like I was just telling you guys about credit score. Oh, I was I made a joke to Curtis about it earlier. Credit score going up, and, what you should invest into, all these things that we're coming up with, guys. It's going to take a bit, but we really do want to make sure we're helping you guys out. We're not just going to sit here and talk to girls all day. But again, man, we would not be anything without you guys. So the fact that you guys tune in every single day makes me want to go home today and rewatch the video and get better. And
big shout out to Gold Rex. He said, I'm going to become a member soon so I can truly be part of the fam and start a friendship with JT.
Shout out to Gold Rex, man. Shout out to Gold Rex. Listen, man, again, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't work as hard as I do, bro. And so, next year when we have 1,000 live viewers, it's still going to be the same, man. I'm still going to always, put you guys first no matter what. And I'm just really excited, man. The whole team here works super hard. Curtis and Steve, bro. These guys they'll be here doing the shit on the back end that makes it so easy for us to just do what we do, bro. It really, when you have good people around you that are just as hardworking, it becomes so easy. So thank you guys so much, man. I can't wait to see where like a full year of us doing this. I can't wait to see where we get to. So, anybody else have any final thoughts before we get out of here? Nobody? Okay, cool, man. We appreciate you guys watching, and man, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for the nighttime show. Have a good night.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh no.